following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me, big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hello, and welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell and Deirdre Sorego. And we're bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. And we are back from LA. We're exhausted, and we want to say hello to everybody out there in radio and television land. What's up? Before we get started, let me just introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
What's left of me? Hi, everybody. Oh, man, exhausted. What a trip. Oh, my God, what a trip. Stories to tell. You wouldn't believe what happened. Anyway, it's nice to be home. Not really. But you have to say that. You know, I really do love L.A. I miss L.A. I lived there for a lot of years. I hope to go back soon. Anyway, Jimmy, take it away, baby.
So we want to say hey to everybody in the chat room. Nancy with the wine lady, she has to leave, but we want to say bye to her and hi to her. We're going to talk about her and her fabulous wine in a little bit.
No, it's not Nancy.
Nancy Lehman, it is too.
Nancy's name is not Nancy.
It's Nancy Lehman, is the wine lady.
Nancy is your name, Nancy.
It is. Well, there's two ladies, but Nancy's the one who's the wine lady on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, but that's not the gal I work with because I'm in love with the other one.
No, Nancy's the one. I'm telling you, like
Lieberman?
Lehman. Nancy Lehman.
When did you become Nancy? I thought you were something else. Lynn. I thought you were Lynn.
No.
Are you sure she's Nancy?
I'm positive. I have it written down from her business card.
Please come in the chat room and tell me if your name is
No, she just left. She said she's got to go.
Well, screw her, whatever her name is. We don't need to know her name.
Her name's Nancy, and the name of the company was PRP Wine, and you loved every minute of it.
Here's the one I drank almost the whole bottle of, my dear darlings. Listen, it's called, I don't know what it's called. I have no glasses on.
Everybody in the chat room says she was Nancy. She's in the chat room every week since One Magical Weekend.
Okay, Nancy, I'm sorry. I like Lynn better, so I'm going to call you Lynn. Anyway, it's the Cabernet Sauvignon. It is absolutely, it's a 213 bottle, which is like, made yesterday, but it is delicious. Absolutely great. I'm happy to say that this bottle and I had a little bit of a party. We went to a dear friend of mine, Nicole's house. She made a dinner party for us, and my special, loving dear friend Diana was there, and some other people, and we knocked off this wonderful bottle of wine that I stole, by the way, from Janae's wedding. Because she sent a case of wine to Janae's wedding. I said, screw this. I worked hard for her. I'm going to take a bottle. I deserve it. Anyway, what's the company name, Jimmy?
PRPwine.com.
PRPwine.com.
Best wine ever.
Listen to me. And we're not even pushing it. They're not our sponsors. So we're just doing this because we love the product. Go online and look it up. It ain't cheap. It's a high-end wine. But, you get what you pay for. Actually, today you get less than what you pay for. But in this wine, the case of this wine, it's really, I'm not going to have trouble talking today, so everybody forgive me. I'm going to sound like a demented old fruit. But anyway, the wine is delicious. Wish I had a bottle of it right now. I'd gulp it right down with a nipple on it like a baby.
So let's give a shout out to everybody. What's up, chat room? We missed you last week. Thanks, everybody, for tweeting out. Let's give some hellos. Cindy, Lady Lake Music, hello. Tristan, whose birthday is a star. Missed you. Love the new graphic you did with Shazam on it. Mac Perry from Agony in the Garden. Irish Ginger. Jane, who's Jane Paradox. I forgot Jane, the author from England.
See, he's just as stupid as I am.
I know. We flew all night long,
no
you guys.
Sleep.
We got
Red
no
eye.
sleep.
No sleep. This is like 48 hours up, boys and girls.
Yeah, and we didn't want to not have a show, so we wanted to be able to talk about the great time we had in Palm Springs and LA.
I had to scrape myself off the floor.
Oh, wait.
Get here.
And we got to say hello to Chad. What's up, Chad?
No sleep till Philly. Hey, what's going on, fellas? Welcome back home. And I saw Ron walking around with that bottle of wine before I went live, and I'm like, oh my God, is he drinking on the job again?
Listen, I don't like Cabernet. I'm a Pinot. I used to call it a Pinot Noir drinker. I love Pinot Noir. That's my only wine. So I was kind of hesitant in drinking this. And they're usually watery and crappy. But I got to tell you, this wine was. That's why I kept the bottle. It's an empty bottle.
Well, glad you guys had fun, and welcome back home.
Thank you,
Well,
thank you. We're gonna have a fun show today.
Yes.
We're gonna play music and tell you guys all about our trip.
But first, I have to get in there real quick. I want to thank Richard from the Riviera Hotel, who is absolutely fabulous. I have dealt with many concierges in many hotels, but never in my life have I dealt with such a charming young man who is so helpful and gracious and wonderful. He introduces you to the Riviera Hotel in Palm Springs, which is the ultimate hotel. I mean, Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, Shirley MacLaine, Marilyn Monroe, all the greatest of Hollywood spent time there years ago. And then the hotel fell into dire repair. It was a dump. And these people bought it, and they made it a mid-century magnificent hotel. You've got to go see the Riviera Hotel in Palm Springs. If ever you're in Palm Springs, there is no other hotel to stay at as far as I'm concerned, because it's that mid-century history that Palm Springs is so famous for. Lovely rooms. We had a suite with sofas off the pool. It was just divine. Riviera Hotel, Palm Springs, Richard, and that lovely girl that worked next to you with the beautiful eyebrows.
Which we forgot her name.
I forgot her name, but the girl with the beautiful eyebrows. She had gorgeous eyebrows. And she's a beautiful black-haired girl. Hello, sweetheart. You were wonderful, too. But anyway, if I were you guys and you're going to Palm Springs, Riviera Hotel, the pool is sensational. And when you walk in, you drop dead. I mean, the piano player and the furniture is all mid-century, wild, gorgeous hotel. And it could be pricey, but if you know how to shop it, you could get a good deal. But, all good hotels.
Check it all out, you guys. We had such a good time going there. We stayed there for 2 nights when we were in Palm Springs. It's the Riviera, and you can check it out by going to psriviera.com. The PS stands for Palm Springs. You can follow them on Twitter also. They're PS Riviera. We had a blast. They have pictures of all the old stars everywhere.
And a dynamite shower. I got to tell you, showers are important in most hotels. Some of them, it's like an old lady peeing. But this shower was forceful and beautiful. And you walk in, no shower curtain, no shower door. You walk into this little room. It's just fabulous.
And it had glass.
Glass. It's a fabulous hotel. There's no question about it. We had our breakfast there. The breakfast was wonderful. I have only rave reviews about the Riviera Hotel. Now,
let's talk about what you don't have rave reviews for.
Hang on. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy morning. There is an airline called Spirit, and the only thing on it should be dead people who are a spirit. It is the most horrific, disgusting, angry sort of an airline that absolutely has no respect for the human torso or the human being.
This airline was terrible.
It has built seats that are lawn chairs. They rock like lawn chairs. The seats do not go back.
They don't recline.
They give you a cheap ticket to fly. Bullshit. That ticket comes out more than if you flew American or Delta or their airlines.
U.S. Air.
Everything is a la carte. $10 they charge you to print you your ticket.
Your boarding pass.
Your boarding pass? What kind of shit is that? Okay. Everything is...
Hang on. Slow down. Say, Chad, have you ever heard of Spirit Airlines?
Of course.
Have you ever flown it?
I have not.
Okay.
Do not. No one should.
Roger that.
I'm warning everybody that listens to us. Do not fly Spirit Airlines. It's a robbery. They are rude. Totally rude. They're not even nice. I mean, when I left the airport in California, I said to one of the attendants, I will never fly this airline. I said, it's a dreadful airline. You have no respect for my health or my body. And he looked at me and said, so what? Don't fly it. Who cares? Could you imagine an airline saying that? You want a bottle of water? Cough up $5. That's what water costs on the plane.
Here's the thing, everybody.
Wait a minute. If you have to take medication, swallow with spit, because you're not going to spend $5 for a thing of water. I hate that airline. I despise that airline. I wish it would go out of business.
You got to go into more detail, though. Okay, so Spirit Airline, everybody, they talk to you, and they talk about they're the cheapest airline, and it is true. They're a cheap airline. You get the ticket, and you think it's going to be cheap. So you bought the ticket for $400 something to go to L.A., but then you got to pay like $50 to take a luggage with you, and then if you don't
40
prepay
pounds,
it,
40 pounds.
and if you don't prepay the luggage and you try and do it the day when you get to the actual airport, it's like $100
And they don't tell you that.
to send the actual package.
So wait, excuse me. There you are, ready to get on your plane, and they say, "Sorry, sir, it's $100 for your luggage." What? What are you talking about? $100?
We didn't have to do that because we planned ahead of time.
Right, but if you don't,
But a lot
buy-
of people did. We saw them sitting there like
Yeah,
having to pay for it.
My ass was on fire the whole fucking trip. Believe me, I was furious.
Watch the language, please,
Oh, excuse me, iHeart.
and
Beg your
everybody
pardon.
else, because we got a lot of FM people looking at us.
Oh, FM people looking at us. I don't need to curse. I can stop it if you want me to. But the Jimmy Star Show is unfiltered and uncensored, and I'm going to run with it.
So anyway, listen. So we get on the airline, right? So first of all, there's no food, there's no drinks. If you want anything, you got to pay like $5 for it on the airplane. They have this little pamphlet, right? And in the pamphlet, it says, we have more seats on our airlines so we can make our prices cheaper so more people can fit on the plane, and that's why the seats don't recline either. So Ron and I, being 6 feet tall,
We had no leg room.
we had no leg room. Our knees were actually touching the seat in front of us.
And then, God forbid, you have to pee on the plane. I mean, don't have to pee. Women bring a cork it up, and guys put a rubber band at the end because you cannot pee on this airline. They excuse me, pardon me. They yell at you. I was waiting online, 2 people in front of me to use the bathroom, and the pilot screaming, "No loitering, no What the hell is he talking about? Loitering? That's what they did when I was in high school, when we used to sing in the alleys, rhythm. Loitering? Who's loitering? I have to pee, for Christ's sake. No loitering. You must be 2 rows behind the cockpit." What is he afraid? I'm going to kick in the door and take the fucking plane down? I mean, really? Oh, it was the most dreadful experience of my life.
It was terrible.
And then coming home, the red eye, I wanted to shoot myself or jump out of the window. Good thing those windows don't open on the plane, because I would be in Ohio somewhere, splattered, because it was dreadful. It was horrible. It was freezing cold on the plane. Las Vegas, we left it was 116. They must have left the air conditioning on for 116. Freezing all night long, nowhere to sleep, twisting and turning. I mean, there's no
room because your legs, literally, unless you're very, very short, your legs hit the seats in front of you because there's only about half as much space as a normal airplane.
And the only thing good about this is your legs are so crushed and so high you could give yourself head while you're flying. I mean, really, that's where your crotch is, right around your chin somewhere. I mean, hideous airline. I wish they would go out of business. I despise them. I loathe them.
And by the time you pay for all the extra things...
Let me tell you how I really feel about this.
By the time you pay for all the extra things that you pay, it costs more than if you would have flown on US Air or Delta or somebody else.
You could have flown an Angelina Jolie's private jet. What are you talking about? Anyway, so much for Spirit Airlines. You stink. Boo, you get a 0 in our book, and I wouldn't... even an enemy I wouldn't tell to fly Spirit. Not even an enemy. Please, folks, think it over. Investigate before you fly. Remember one thing. You don't get anything for free anymore. Those days are gone. Nothing for nothing, baby. You pay for stuff.
And for another $20, we could have flown in a decent airline.
Non-stop, like human beings, and I would have had legs today. Today, my legs are pretzels. Anyway,
and they were like late.
Oh yeah, late. We left Vegas 2 hours later. We left at after midnight. What kind of jazz is that? Flying me out at midnight. I'm corroded today. I'm disheveled. Anyway, that was the crappy part of the trip. Now, the wedding. My dear friend Janae Montague King, he does things like nobody else can do, but he's got a heart of gold, and he's the sweetest man in the world. He's probably one of my dearest friends. And he decided to raise funds for Harvey Milk and for the Emerald Kingdom. Emerald Kingdom is a bunch of drag queens that, I don't know, they get together, they make themselves kings and queens, and they do all this crazy shit. But it's cute and fun, and it's harmless, and they have a good time with it. So Danae decided to do a wedding, and he said, I'm going to get married. That'll be a fun theme. It was fun, people. We don't take this all seriously. It was fun.
Everybody said they love the photos that they've seen.
Well, the
so
photo,
far.
I look like an old guinea going to a Brooklyn funeral, or the corpse in the coffin. Remember Gumata Jenny when they used to lay her out? Oh, there's our picture. I'm going to cry. When I look like, you know what? Somebody said to me, you look like an old whore. And I agree. I look like an old whore. Drag is good for the young. When you're over 30, don't do drag anymore because you start to look like your mother on her worst day. But Danae looked beautiful in his little princess wedding gown that a 12-year-old would wear. And it was cute. That's the fun of it because he was young and he looked young and he looked beautiful.
And his husband is very handsome,
we
Drew.
We love Drew. Drew is the nicest man in the world. He's so kind and gentle and sweet and intelligent.
And we want to give a shout out to Drew's sister, Lori. We love her.
Oh, forget about it. Lori, my Lori, if you're listening, I send you kisses, 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 and more kisses. You are by far one of the nicest human beings I have ever met in my life. And I'm happy we met, and I'm very happy that we're going to be close friends. And she's beautiful. You got to see her. Gorgeous blonde with blue eyes, beautiful. Maybe we could find a nice guy out there with money. You know, she's looking. So let me know if you're interested in meeting Lori.
There you go.
I
So
mean,
we had a blast at the wedding, you guys. It was
The
in
food was
Hacienda Heights.
delicious. The food was delicious.
It was on the side of a mountain, and the estate was gorgeous with a beautiful pool and a great view overlooking Los
valley.
Angeles in the valley, and it was just fabulous. And there was tons of great people there, and we had a blast.
Yeah, Milk. What was his name? Stuart Milk
from
was
the Harvey Milk Foundation.
Stuart Milk was there, and all the old gang that I used to hang out with in Beverly Hills when I was married, like 1,000 million years ago, they were there, and we talked about the old times, and I found out who died and who isn't dead. You know, the usual shit you do at a wedding. But I had a lot of fun. The photographer was great. And, you know, I'm a show business person. I don't do drag. I'm not like a serious drag queen. I don't think I'm a woman, and I don't want to be a woman. I'm a performer.
They love the dress, though, you were in.
My
Everybody
dress,
loves-
that dress is a funeral dress. It belongs in a dead body. I
I think they're
told
talking
you.
about the yellow one.
Oh, the yellow one is nice. That I call my Brazilian dress because it's wild. It looks like Brazil. Yeah, that dress was good. On a thin young person. On a heavy middle old bag, it looked like shit. But anyway, it was a nice dress. Very nice. And anyway, the photographer was wonderful, and he singled me out and kept saying, give me more, more, more. So now I open my dress, and I have my leg hanging out, and I'm carrying on like some old, you know, Mamie Van Doren kind of pinup girl from the 40s. And it's not becoming, and it was a wedding, and I lost control. Why did I do that? My knee. You know, I have a torn meniscus and I'm in pain. So one of the guests gave me a Vicodin, and I forgot I was drinking this gorgeous wine and champagne when we were dressing. So Ron Russell was a bit, you know, two sails to the wind.
Hey, if you guys want to see though, because like I covered, we're gonna have some video that'll come out. But if you follow me on Vine, I'm Dr. Jimmy Star on Vine or on Instagram. There's all kinds of videos, little short seconds of Ron performing, of Danae throwing.
trying to perform because I was so bummed.
Wait, let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ron performing, and there's Danae when he threw the bouquet, and the people catching it, and there's performances by Ron and Jimmy James.
Jimmy James was great.
And Jimmy James is an awesome performer and entertainer, and there's just tons and tons of great video, and also it was the whole thing was on Periscope, which it wasn't my Periscope, but if anybody's on Periscope, that's the place to be. Follow me, and you'll start to see a whole bunch more videos.
Right. Anyway, I want to apologize to the bride because I sort of got out of hand, and you know, it was her day, and it is the bride's thing. But I'm a performer, and, you know, just give me a light and I go. It's like instinctive, although my voice is not good anymore. You know, when you get to be 75, your vocals go. Even, you know, I won't mention names, but friends of mine that are great entertainers, they're losing their voices too. And, you know, my moves, my heel got caught in my dress. I almost fell off the stage because of my knee collapsing. So it was really like a cartoon event. Funny, you know, all stuff. I don't take things like this seriously anymore. If I were 20, I'd be devastated. But at this point,
It was so much fun.
You know, my career is over as a performer on the stage. So
As a female impersonator
well,
performer.
as a performer, anything. I'm strictly sitting here at a radio, television, because it's easy. I don't have to sing, put on lipstick or anything. It's easy. But we had a wonderful time, and we loved Janae and Drew, and we wish them, you know, I mean, well, she's 100, so I can't wish her a lot of years because the bitch ain't got a lot of years. If she's got 25, she's lucky.
That wasn't. That's
Well,
not
20.
true.
Look, she's 72, and 25 is what?
It's 97.
97. I'll kill her. She'll be too old, and
She'll probably still look as beautiful as she does
she'll
now.
be in drag with more wires pulling her face back. Come on, 90s. But anyway, I wish you, Janae, darling, as much years as you want. And when you don't want anymore, kill yourself. But and Drew is much younger, way younger, like generations younger than that old troll. And Drew, I wish you a long, long life. That's not nice. I could be bitchy. You know.
I'm sitting here thinking, God, that's like not nice. It's like awesome. That
But
was
I loved them
awesome.
both.
It was so much fun. We
But
had a blast. We met some really cool people.
I mean, how do you wish a 100-year-old another 100 years?
I know, but it's not 100 yet.
But she's almost 100.
No, she's not.
She's 3 years younger than I am. She's almost 100.
You're
Both
not
of
always
us are
100
almost 100.
You're not always 100 either. You look
please.
gorgeous. Everybody thought you looked beautiful.
Please, I look like an old Italian going to a funeral or a wedding with that flower thing, and the face look like a man. I look like a Punch and Judy doll with lipstick. Terrible.
So at the wedding, too, I met some really great people. I just want to give a shout-out to Mandy Lebos.
Mandy,
Who happens to be...
love you, Mandy.
She's the publicist for DMK Cosmetics, which is Danae Montague King's company, and she has a PR company called Love PR, and you can go to lovepr.com to see it. And we want to thank her also for hooking us up at Maison 140 in Beverly Hills, which
Now
is the
we'll
hotel
talk
we
about
stayed
that.
on.
I lived 1 block down from Maison, and it used to be called La Petite Maison. And I used to walk by it all the time for years. And I'd say, I wonder what it's like inside that hotel. It's like 40 feet wide and old, and it's charming looking. Well, we stayed there, and it was wonderful also. It's called Maison 140 now. It was built in the 20s, and all the great legendary movie stars of silent movies in the 1930s and 40s stayed there, names that are just like incredible. The rooms are beautiful. They're old-fashioned. It's a tiny little hotel. The bathroom, the toilet bowl is a joke. I haven't seen a toilet bowl like that since the BMT line in New York's toilets. You know, downstairs where you went when you rode the subways. The little tiny little round toilet bowl. They must have had little asses in those days. Because some of the mamas that we see today, they would sit on it and swallow the whole toilet bowl.
Oh, that's the way the airlines was, too. There were some people, I don't know how they could even
Yeah,
fit.
some really morbidly obese people were on the flight because the plane was, tilted heavy on one side than the other. And how they sat on that John, those women, I'll never know. Never. I mean, they must be a talent to doing it. I'm one of a talent I'm not really interested in hearing about. It's not a pretty picture. Anyway.
We also though, while we were at the wedding, we also met a really cool actor.
Yes.
His name's Hank Garrett. And
Yes.
He was in the movie Safe House, which is something I like a lot with Patrick Stewart. But he was also in 3 Days of the Condor with like Robert Redford and I don't know, a whole bunch of famous people.
And he was the sidekick of the star of Car 54, Where Are You? If you
it's
remember
a TV
that
show
TV
in the
show.
1961
It
to
was
1963.
about two dummy cops of course, dummy cops in a cop car in L.A. Car 54, Where Are You?
He was
a
really
sweetheart.
cool. We're going to have him coming
Yeah,
on the
he's
show.
coming on our show. Met a lot of interesting people at the wedding because Janae only knows interesting people. People flew in from Australia, from where else? Russia.
All over the place.
Russia, they came in all over. And of course, us, we flew in from the East Coast for the wedding. The food was fabulous. It was a Russian theme because he's the Tsarina of Palm Springs or some jazz like that. He's got titles, crowns, and they all do that. They crown him.
She's a Tsarina.
Yeah, and I think I'm a
She's a
prince.
Tsarina.
I'm a prince. I'm a duke. I'm the Duke of somebody's ass. I don't know, Duke of Earl or something, of Palm Springs. I'm a Duke. Hello, Duke. But I'm a Duke of Palm Springs. But I was a Duchess at the wedding, I suppose. The food, as I said, the food was delicious. Everything was divine. It was a
The
fabulous.
house was beautiful. Everybody was fun.
We had a great time. Then from
We're going to
there-
have video, too, coming up, and it'll go up on our
Right.
YouTube channel and on
and I've had
LGBTQ TV.
Janae on the show before, so we're gonna have Janae come back on, and not really sell his fabulous cosmetic line or his skincare line. I mean, the guy really is 72 years old, and I saw him
He
without
looks
makeup,
fabulous.
washed. I mean, he's not got a line in his fucking face. I wanted to smack him around. I really mean, I was so jealous. I wanted to cut him. No, not really. I mean, I looked at him. I said, "You're 72. What did you do? Did your face snap off at night?" I mean, it was unreal. And he just looked at me. He said, "Well, Ron, keep it up. Keep using the treatments." I think there's more than treatments there, but we don't know.
It's dmkcosmetics.com.
And that jazz really works, folks. I don't tell a lie.
So
Anyway.
we hope everybody missed us last week. I loved all the tweets, like, where were we? So that was fun. We had a really, really, really good time.
And the reason why we don't tell you ahead of time where we will be is unfortunate, because we get sometimes little death threats about, being gay and being married gay people on the air and going out to so many millions of you and telling you all about our crazy life. We have some nut jobs out there who really would like to do us in. So we don't tell ahead of time where we will be. We tell it after the fact. I think it's a very sad way to live, that gay people have to live like in sort of a Nazi Germany here in America, But that's what goes on. I mean, they did it with black people. They do it with Hispanic people and gay people and Jewish people. There are more.
But while we were gone,
Yes, while we were gone, what happened?
gay marriage became legal.
Oh, yes. The day before Danae's wedding, gay marriage became legal throughout the United States. Tell us about it, James.
Oh, I figured you would do it.
You want to see what I mean? Pretending- I'm lucky I'm breathing. Yes, they passed the bill, Congress, that...
No, the Supreme Court.
Supreme, whatever. It's the same thing, Congress.
No, it's not.
Well, make believe. Do you think everybody out there is intelligent? They believe what I say.
No, I know. That's why we want them to believe the right
mean-
thing. Because if they repeat it and say Ron Russell did it, everybody will think we're not so intelligent.
No, but for all the dummies,
Anyway, the Supreme
all the
Court-
dummies out there, it was Congress that passed the bill. Anyway, Supreme Court, your sister's tomatoes, I don't care who passed it, they passed it. And that's what counts. It passed. It's one step towards freedom for all because it may be a gay issue now, but it represents the fact that if you are a hurt minority or a minority that's being hurt, let your voice be heard. They have to listen after a while. Like Bruce Jenner, you know, his coming forward has done a lot for the transgender people. So if you have a problem out there, you know, and you live in America, you best open your trap.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Change things.
We're gonna take a break.
We're going to take a break.
Yeah. So Chad.
Hi, Captain.
I think
All
he
right,
fell
you guys.
asleep.
So
did
Chad,
you fall
what we're
asleep?
gonna do, everybody? Shane Layton's soon to be released second single, "Dream of You." It's number 2 on the indie music charts right now, and we're gonna play it for everybody. Chad, you got it?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, everybody. Here's "Dream of You" by Shane Layton. Yay!
It's only been one night of me alone. I'd call you up, but you won't answer. I'd run to you and fall in your arms, but somebody else is already there with you. Someone else is there. I should be there with you if it's alright. I'll dream of you tonight. I've got to find a way out of my groove. So I'll dream of you tonight. It was the hardest thing to walk away and never know how much I lost. And time might heal my broken heart. It's just right now that I really need you. It's just right now I need you. Oh God, I need you. If it's alright, I'll dream of you tonight. I've got to find a way out of my groove. So
That's Dream of You, everybody, by Shane Layton. Yay! It's
Is that our monitor? What I'm looking at here?
yeah,
Where am I?
over here behind this thing because I'm in the chat room, so you
okay.
can't
I thought
see
you got rid of me.
No, you just can't see you because of the
Oh,
chat room. So everybody, we were talking in the chat room. Really, everybody, if you're especially in the entertainment industry or if you have a Twitter following, you need to get on Periscope. It's really the coolest thing ever. I was on last night complaining about the airlines and the airplane in the airport at like midnight, and there was like 300 people, and basically it's a live video stream. So Periscope's a live video stream. You can show what's going on or have the camera on you and just talk to people, and they hit little hearts and they can do comments, and it's just like a chat room on your video, all talking to you about whatever you're doing in your video.
And keep it clean.
And it's
if you
awesome.
expose body parts, they kick you
And
off.
everybody does it. Perez Hilton is on there. The guy from what's his name? The guy from Breaking Bad, I forgot his name. But anyway, he did one the other night, and there was thousands and thousands of people, like, sending him stuff, and he was answering all the questions. It's just a great, great, cool thing, and you can save the video if you want it, or you can get rid of it. But either way, it's live video as it's going on. So, like, if you're a musician and you have a show, you should definitely be, like, doing your show on Periscope where everybody can see it.
Or if you want to audition yourself for film and you want the world to see how you act, your acting ability, you do a little, number.
And there's a whole bunch of famous people. It's the newest thing. Aaron Paul, that's right, John. Aaron Paul. He was great the other night. I had a lot of fun. And it's just a really cool app, and it works on iPhones and Android phones. You can go to Periscope and get the app. You sign up. It's like Twitter. You get followers just like you do in Twitter. And it's just really, really, I don't know. It's like the coolest thing, and it is the hottest thing, and Twitter owns it. So, like, every time you're going to, like, do a Periscope, you hit a button and you hit the title of what you want your Periscope video to be about, and then it tweets it out to the world saying, now Jimmy Star is doing a new Periscope, on this, and that lets people know who follow you on Twitter to jump into it and watch the whole thing. It's fabulous.
Now, Jimmy has a beard, and Jimmy's kind of masculine and kind of buff, not really buff, but big. And, Jimmy wants to get a Jeep with the big wheels so he could be the big butch guy driving in the Jeep with the big dog in the back. And everybody's going to go, wow, look at that big butch guy with the butch dog and the butch Jeep. Well, we drove up to Idlewild, which is right above Palm Springs, California. It is
right above, 6,000 feet above.
It's a treacherous road. They are snake winding roads without guardrails. And if you go over, you go down 3,000 feet. It is a little hair-raising. Well, that man in the beard with the butch dog and the butch Jeep was screaming, "Ow! Ow! Ow!" like some silly little fairy that was 12 years old. I wanted to punch him right out of the car. I said, "Shut up. What are you so screaming for?" "Oh, my God. Oh, oh, oh." I thought I was with a little girl. So this big top butch guy, really, that he thinks is a fairy little bottom queen.
I'm telling you guys, like, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not talking about, like, heights from a distance. I'm talking about, like, you're, like, 6 inches from the side of the road that goes down 6,000 feet.
Lie, not 6 inches. You're a couple of feet.
No, you're not. Not if you're on the end. Not if you're on
You're
the side.
a couple of feet, Jimmy. Please, please.
It was Chad. Do you like heights?
Love it.
Okay, well, I couldn't
But
stand
you
it.
had to see him, Chad, carrying on like a girl. Oh, my God. Ow! Ow! Stop! Stop! Don't go so fast! Ow!
So I take it, Jimmy, you don't do roller coasters.
I don't do roller coasters and I don't do heights. And the speed limit's like 35, and he's going like 50 around. And it's not like little. It's like curves, like figure eights. Like they're like, it's like you're on like a little teeny like racetrack. And so, like, the
But
curves
Jimmy-
come fast.
Jimmy forgets I've lived in L.A. for centuries, and I've ridden those roads. I rode them in Italy and France, all over the world. I love those hair-riding roads. I drive a 2-seater car. I drive an Audi TT Roadster, and that's the reason why I bought that car. I go, I move, I spin, but not with this queen next to me
It
screaming,
was terrible.
"Ah!"
Chad, it was so bad. I had like 6 Dramamine in me, too, and I was
I
still
really
freaking
think
out.
he peed himself at some point.
It was just terrible. But it's beautiful when you get to the top of it. Getting up there is like the worst thing ever. But when you actually get up there, it was beautiful. It was almost like Pennsylvania in the desert.
In the mountains. And the gorgeous part is, here's what's beautiful about Palm Springs. You're down in the valley swimming in a pool in maybe, say, like 110 degrees of weather. And then you drive up to Idlewild, and now you're in 75 degrees of weather. But in the wintertime, the elevation is so high it snows. So it looks like Christmas up there because all the houses are log cabins with pine trees. It's just beautiful. And if you're bored with the cold and the snow, you drive down the mountain and
You're
you
in the
go
desert.
swimming in the valley. So you get the whole thing. You don't have to drive to Florida anymore. You can live up in Idlewild and have Florida at your feet. That's what I love about California. California is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world.
So then after we left Idlewild and after we left Palm Springs and after the wedding, we went to Irvine, California. And I have a friend who's been a really good friend of mine for 12 years. We talk twice a week on the phone. His name's Stefan Daniel Bell. And I had never met him before. We became friends on MySpace, and we've been friends for 12 years, but we've never met him. So on Sunday night, we went to Irvine, California, and went to meet Stefan and his girlfriend, Tina, and her mother, Mai.
I love my.
And
I love my.
is it Mai or May? May.
I
Mai.
called
It's
him-
Mai. No, it's Mai.
I called her Mei Ling.
It's Mai. It's Mai. Her
Mai.
name was Mai. Okay. And anyway, they were from Vietnam, and they were lovely, and it was so great to meet someone who I've talked to on the phone forever, and I knew what he looks like and everything, because we do FaceTime on the phone.
She is an absolute delight and a doll. What a personality. I fell in love with her too. She's my new friend. And he is very sweet. He's intelligent, kind of calm and interesting. But she's the pepper. She's the show. He's the substance and she's the show. Now, the mother, I kept saying to Lynn, what's her name?
My
Ling.
Tina.
Tina. I kept
Everybody
saying,
is Lynn. Why are you calling everybody
I don't
Lynn?
know. Maybe I'm going to
The
meet
wine lady's Lynn. Now she's Lynn.
You know what? I'm probably destined to meet somebody named Lynn that's going to give me a deal to make millions of dollars. So it's a precognate thought. Anyway, I said to her, you're talking about drag queens and stuff like this in front of your mother. She's an old lady. Those Asians, they have those, sayonara kind of moods, where they're very, very proper. She said, what are you kidding? My mother knows so many drag queens. She used to go here and there. I said, you got to be kidding. She's a little Asian lady, tiny little thing, barely can speak English. Loved her. So I named her Mei Ling.
And you guys will see pictures because I'm going to be putting pictures up on Instagram.
And she was a hoot. The old lady was a hoot. She was fun and sweet and so nice. Lovely people. They're our new California friends.
That's right. We had a blast. So shout outs to Tina, Mai, and Stefan.
It's so nice to travel and meet new people and make them your friends. It's such a nice feeling to know that there are so many wonderful people in this world when you meet the creeps, all the jerk-offs.
And we went to a dinner party on Monday night where you got to see your long friend Diana that you have not seen in a long time.
I shouldn't use last names. We never do.
Diana,
who I know for like centuries, and she looks stunningly beautiful. She was a big shot in the garment world in New York years ago. She ran two of the biggest houses of the most fabulous, famous fashion couture people.
And then we want to give a shout out to Nicole and thank her.
And Nicole cooked. She made lasagna and a salad, which was great. And then, of course, we we had my vino here. Oh, I love you. I love you.
Listen to him. He's
that wine is so delicious. I'm going to order a lot of it. I think I'm going to turn into a wino. I never drink, but this wine is just so tasty and so beautiful, light and full. I mean, I can't explain it. You drink it. Even Diana, who drinks great wines because she's got money and she goes to fancy places. And I said to her, "What do you think of this wine?" And she said, she said, superb. She loved it too. It's like drinking something that does, I don't know what it does in your mouth, but it's nice.
There you go. So let's do some shout outs since we're on the show, and the week before I forgot to do the shout outs. So everybody, if you're listening to the Jimmy Star Show, you can hear us on W4CY Radio live every Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have the greatest engineer, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear us on WROM Radio in Detroit on Saturday nights, Planet Radio Network on Friday nights, and they're located in New York, LA, Ontario, and London. WBAD.net in Washington, D.C. on Thursdays. Jackalope Radio in Kansas City, Missouri on Thursdays. K4HD Radio in L.A. We're also on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. And then we want to thank our TV syndicates, LGBTQ TV, Roku, Vimeo, and YouTube. And I think we have a station in Philadelphia and a station in New Jersey who are going to be picking us up soon.
Right. What's the Philly call letters,
The
New Jersey call letters.
It's
They were nice people.
I forgot.
Really nice. We met
Hamilton Radio
Right.
in New Jersey, and Heat 100 Radio in Philly.
Right. They'll be with us soon. So we're expanding and we're spreading. Now Jimmy's telling me I have to watch my language. Jesus out there, everybody. Should I? Does it offend anybody or is it funny? Because, when I curse, I just curse to be funny.
We can shirt once in a while. We just can't use the F word or the C word.
F word. I never used the C word.
Well, some of us do.
Not me. The redhead does.
Well,
she's
just
wild.
some of us do.
No, I don't use the C word. I let in a couple of F's fly every now and then. You know what it means? It means fornication, something, something, something.
Fornication under the consent of the king.
That's all it is. The
So
king.
say that.
So that's what I'm going to say from now. Go fornicate the king.
Fornicate under consent of the king.
Go fornicate under the consent of the king. I can say that, right, guys? All right, screw you. Go fornicate under the consent of the king. Too much words. The other way is better. It's easier.
And we want to
Any-
give a shout out too from Chris from the UK. I don't know if I know Chris from the UK. Do I know Chris from the UK, Cindy, or not? I'm not sure if I do or not. But either way, Chris, hello, and Bertha. Oh, and Bertha, Bertha is a star. That's Tristan. That's from Australia.
Right. Hey, Tris.
And
How you doing, baby?
guest Brad, aka Dave. I don't know if that's Dave from Stars Now. I'm not sure who that is.
Wait, I got a funny story to tell you at the wedding. Listen to this number.
Oh, okay. John Morgan also says "fuck" stands for unlawful carnal knowledge.
Correct.
See that? So that word is not a bad word. I bet you the Pope uses it sometimes. Like if he trips over those little gay sandals he wears or the hem of his dress, he goes, "Oh fuck."
Tristan says hello. Oh,
Hi, Tris. It's a word that we use today, not to be vulgar or crude. It's just a word like "oh shit." You know, if you drop your teeth or something, teeth fall out of your mouth, they go, "oh shit, there are my teeth on the floor." So it's, you know, who cares? You know, with the world blowing up every day, they're gonna faint over the friggin' word fuck. You know, please give me a break, iHeart and the rest of you. The world is free, darlings. It's free. It's freedom of speech, freedom of choice. Thank God we're getting there. Donald Trump. Who's voting for Donald Trump?
I don't know if I'm voting for him, but I think that
I think
I think Saturday Night Live is going to be hilarious when the election time comes around. That's what I think. I can't wait.
Donald Trump wants all the illegal aliens to leave this country. So all of you white folk out there best get rubber gloves and get used to cleaning toilets in restaurants and doing all the menial labor that these people do, because they are slaves. They come into this country poor. They come into this country without papers. They come into this country taking any job they can to feed their children. They are survivors. And he wants to kick them out now.
Anyway,
He forgot when he came to this country, his people, the English people, when they came here. Well, I don't think they had prejudice then, because they were the first ones. So the first one, the Indians maybe, said, look at these blonde things coming in from England.
I also want to let's give another shout out to Chris Winley, because Chris, I follow you on Twitter already, so that's like really cool. And we want to give a shout out too from Jimmy from the Aquarius View. The Aquarius View magazine is in the chat room now, so he said hello.
I just had a brain fart, as they say.
I know
I'm sleeping. I swear to God, I just dozed off. Would you believe it? I'm on the air. My eyes are open. All these bright lights are in my face, and I just conked off. Holy tamale.
That was hilarious. So hey everybody, hey Chad, let's do one more music break.
I need some bennies.
Hey, Chad,
Bennies?
let's do-
Years ago, we used to take bennies. They don't have
Benny-
bennies
I don't know
anymore.
what that
I don't
is.
even know what a benny is.
No, I don't
when
know
I
what
was
that
a
is.
kid, we were studying in school. We'd be out all night partying and drinking and having a best time. And the next day we had a test. Everybody would be popping a benny.
Yeah, I don't
Benny
even
was
know
a
what
little
that
stay
is.
awake pill. I forgot what it was.
All right, Chad, let's do Country Rockin' and Reelin'. Everybody, this is Buck Johnson. You can follow him on Twitter. I mean, no, you can follow him on Periscope. I'm following him. He did a thing from the Aerosmith show last night where you could watch behind the scenes at Aerosmith. Here's his new single. It's coming out. It's called Country Rockin' and Reelin', and this is Buck Johnson.
Some might say that I've paid my dues, kept some bad company and sang some Delta blues. Alabama born, Southern stock, got a little twang when I start to rock. And I'll never be cool as the man in black who heard that train a-comin' rolling down the track. I'd ride the rails, sleep on a bed of coals, just to make it down to Muscle Shoals. Yeah, 'cause I'm country rockin' and reelin'. Do you feel what I'm feeling? I'm country rockin' and reelin'. A whole lot of faith and some healing. Yeah. That's a big beat rhythm that never stops. cranking in my car. Jimmy Page on a Gibson guitar. I don't make no apology for the harmony that's inside of me. The Carter family and the Jordanaires sing with me when I say my prayers. Yeah, 'cause I'm country, rockin' and reeling. Do you feel what I'm feeling? Oh, I'm country, rockin' and reeling. A whole lot of faith and some healing. Get up and take a stand. We're gonna play some funky Dixieland and blow a hole right through the ceiling. Country rockin' and down country, rockin' and reeling. Do you feel what I'm feeling? Yeah. I'm country, rockin' and reeling. A whole lot of faith and some healing. I'm country, oh. Do you feel what I'm feeling? Whole lot of faith and some healing. Get up and take a stand. We're gonna play some funky Dixieland and blow a hole right through the ceiling. Country rockin' and reeling.
Yeah, that's Country Rockin' and Reelin' by Buck Johnson. Freaking awesome song. Love it, and it's going to be available next week for everybody. You guys, if you're on Periscope and you're following me, I'm doing a live remote now, everybody. So come on in and follow us on Periscope. I'm Jimmy Star. You can see me. You're gonna there's Ron. You can see Ron. Hello. We want to give a shout out to Dave Davis. From Dave Davis from the Independent Share radio show. So what's up, Dave? How's everything going? And yes, Bertha Tristan, you have to have like either an iPhone or iPhone, iPad, or Android to see us. And right now, like you can see, we're in here, and somebody is joining me now on Periscope, and they wanted to let me know that marijuana is legal in Oregon today. That's nice.
How do you like that?
So what's up? So anyway, the whole thing is fun, and lots of new people following you on Twitter now. And
Oh, hello.
look at you, that's you on Periscope.
Hello. Meanwhile, Jimmy's a virgin because he had his first In-N-Out hamburger.
Oh yeah, you guys,
in
we went
Santa
to In-N-Out.
Clarita, California.
I had my first In-N-Out. It was so cool.
Of course, he took it without the sauce, without the dressing. That's what makes the In-N-Out gorgeous, is the dressing. So he had like a regular hamburger. I mean, I don't get him. Because In-N-Out is famous for their...
I don't like sauces, though. I don't eat condiments.
But theirs is so fabulous. Theirs is so delicious. You have to eat the sauce on the hamburger. Otherwise, it's a piece of dead, dry meat. You know. But that's Jimmy.
What can I do? What can I say?
What can I tell you?
Look at there, and John's in the chat room is saying, no sauce heresy.
Anyone that's had an In-N-Out knows how damn good they are.
And okay, so this is the thing, too. Chad, have you ever had an In-N-Out burger?
Double, baby.
Okay.
You did have a chicken In-N-Out?
Yeah, I used to live out in L.A.
Oh, okay. So you know how good they are.
They are
Where did you
good,
live?
no doubt.
Where did you live in L.A.?
I lived in the valley.
Where in the valley? It's a big valley.
No, what was the valley called? I forgot already. San Fernando.
Yeah, I know, but what part of the valley?
Where were we? Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks. We were up there yesterday,
Really?
day before.
Yeah, the day before
I
yesterday.
used to live in Westlake years ago. Listen to the Westlake story. This is about 100 years ago. I bought a house in Westlake for $64,990. Beautiful, 2-level house, 5-bedroom number. And it was gorgeous. But back in those days, there was nothing much around you but orange groves and cattle. So we got bored and we moved back to Hollywood. We were up there. The very same house that I bought for $64,990 is now going for $1.8 million.
Wow.
So can you imagine had I stayed
It is so
there?
expensive in L.A.
I would have been rich today. Stupid ass me. I move around like a gypsy. I mean, all the real estate I've owned today is tripled, quadrupled. It's sinful. And now Jimmy and I are looking for a new house out in California. And for $700,000, you get a shack, a dump. Could you believe that? Something I wouldn't live in if they offered it to me for free.
We want to give a shout out too on the Jimmy Star Show from Periscope to J. Henry Jazz,
Who's
Spectrum Music Group recording artists, a jazz musician.
Well, I don't
we
think
had
they
him on
want
the
to see
show.
the microphone and the curtain. That's
Oh,
not
well.
good photography. I mean, if you're going to work the camera, work it well.
That's
Come on,
okay.
Jimmy.
It's just fun. I'm learning how to do the whole thing.
Also, I drive, as I said, a TT Roadster, which is a rocket ship on wheels. And here we go to the car rental, and they give me this thing that's an electric thing.
We had an electric
What is
car.
it
It was
called?
awesome.
What's it called?
It was a Toyota, but it wasn't a Prius, so it was whatever.
It was something else, even a cheaper model. I must tell you, folks, buy one. I want one. The gas was a joke. We were all over
like
the
50
world.
miles
for
a gallon.
I mean, it's a joke. And the car was comfortable, and it rode quietly. And I saw the little thing up there go from electric to gas. That was fascinating how it works. And I at first looked at it, and I thought to Jimmy, oh, no, this car's not going to work. Let's upgrade to a big convertible or something. And then, I don't know, they didn't have any or some baloney that we had to wait another 20 years to get one. I said, oh, screw it. Let's take this and get the hell out of here. I want to get, to the hotel and shower. And the car was wonderful. I like
It
that
really
car
is.
a lot. I want to get one just to go to the supermarket, that kind of thing. Like local driving, if you're going to go, like, whatever. I mean, my TT Roadster gets me there. What takes people 10 minutes takes me 2 minutes. I need speed. I can't drive a car that if I push that gas pedal down, if that baby don't go 60 in 2 seconds, I don't buy it. I travel. Unlike Mary next to me, oh, stop! Oh, the curves! Oh! Oh, I'll never forget that. I
Chad.
did. I put my fist to his face. I said, keep up. I'm going to punch you right out of this fucking car.
Wow. That's
I can
love.
get rough up from Brooklyn, baby. Don't mess with me.
That's love.
You look, just because you fight doesn't mean you don't love each other. When you have a screaming queen in your car that's supposed to be a big butch number driving a Jeep, and suddenly it metamorphoses into this fairy little bottom girl, you want to smack her around a little and say, hey, bitch, cool it.
Kind of a turn on.
Lady Lake is now on Periscope. I'm following her back. And Lady Lake, follow Jim Gaffigan. He's really funny. And I only have 15 followers, so I'm like working on it. Yes, and Mac Perry's going to follow too. Everybody needs to be on Periscope. I'm telling you, it will be. You hear it here on the Jimmy Star Show, even though there's already tons of people on it. It will be the biggest, coolest thing going. And if you click on the little map thing, it shows you how many people are on Periscope in all the different countries and all the different cities. I mean, it's just freaking like awesome.
I have to tell you a story. Listen to this about California living. I used to date this famous designer of women's clothing. I won't use his name, but he's quite famous, and he's really a handsome young man. Younger than I, but
He's
a
all right.
handsome man. And I see him.
He's
at
all
the-
right.
And I see him at the wedding, and he comes over to me and he starts grabbing me and kissing me. I said, "What is this shit all about?" He said, "I heard you got married." I said, "Yes, I did 2 years ago." He said, "Well, once I heard that, I knew I could never have you, so I got married." I said, "Oh, get out of here. You're kidding me." He said, "No, I'm still in love with you." I said, "Go away. You got to be kidding me." It's been like 5 years. He said, "I know, but I think of you often, and I wish that you and I would have really dated. I was a fool. I didn't move quick enough." All this baloney. So the bottom line was, he said to me, "Do you think that maybe we could make it together after all? Why don't you cheat on Jimmy and I'll cheat on my husband and we'll go out together and we'll see if we could fall in love and then we'll dump them." Did you ever hear such balls in your life? So I said to him, I said, "Excuse me, did you ever think that maybe I'm really crazy about my guy? I'm totally madly in love with him, even though I want to punch him sometimes when he screams like a queen." And anyway, so that was what goes on. People really should not do things like that because stupid people might get influenced and ruin lives. So there's always a dog out there. Please give me a break. I never went to bed with him, and that's all it was. He probably figured he'd nail me now. Get one shot, and that's it. Forget it. I'm no
Listen to you.
backstreet guy.
That's right. That's what you told me.
Jimmy, I would never cheat on Jimmy unless it was George. But I don't like George Clooney anymore. He's getting too old. I got to find me a new heartthrob. Don't you think George Clooney's getting old and ugly looking?
I think that's when the first time he's actually starting to look
Yeah,
good.
Jimmy likes old bags. The older they are, the more Jimmy likes. Meanwhile, Deirdre made these gorgeous chocolate chips she's stuffing in her face right now with olive oil. Deirdre, you have to give that recipe.
Hang on, what we're going to do...
How do you cook cookies with olive oil? Go get a whole bunch. I want one. We eat in the studio. We drink in the studio. We're pigs. We have crumbs all over. We don't get roaches.
So you guys, while we're doing social media, and then we'll play a song, and then we'll have a Hollywood...
Speaking of roaches, good. I did the bed check, folks. Hey, everybody out there that I'm afraid of bed bugs. I'm terrified of crappy mattresses. I slept in my first hotel in years.
Oh.
Well, I really didn't sleep. I mean, I laid
First
there.
night he didn't, but after that he was good.
Yeah, and I checked the beds. And I looked in the hemware and in the back headboards. I mean, there were no bed bugs. So I'm happy to say I came home bug free. So now I'll go to bed. I'll go to hotels, but certain hotels.
So also then, you guys, listen, these are the social medias that you need to be on. You need to be on Twitter, Instagram, Vine, and Periscope. Those are like the 4 coolest ones at the moment. They change all the time. It used to be Facebook. Facebook is still okay, but it's not as hip as some of the others. So
Facebook
get on these.
blows.
So get on these other 4 social medias. Make sure you follow me. Right now we're gonna play a song so our Hollywood Vixen can come into the picture. And what we're gonna play is Gino's "Love in My Eyes." It's available in 2 weeks, and it's a great song. And Chad, you got it?
Let's roll.
Here it is, everybody. Gino, "Love in My Eyes."
See, I was innovated by the worldly games. All the looting ladies was my favorite thing. Girl, I thought of leaving, but I was just a fool. Without your love, girl, I don't know what to do. Don't you know it, baby? From hello, baby, hello. I'm crazy, 'cause I realize that I still have love in my eyes, baby. Oh, I still have love in my eyes. Baby, it's burning me. I'm still in love. I still have love in my eyes. Love in my eyes, girl. You said you'd be with me till the very end. If you're not my girl, you said you'd be my best friend. When morning came, you loved me down. You gave me love until the sun came back around. More than that, girl, you touched my soul. You're all I need. I'll never go, 'cause I see you in my future for the rest of my life. 'Cause I still have love in my eyes, baby. It's plain to see. Eyes burn, 'cause I still have love in my eyes. So much passion, baby. I can't deny it. 'Cause I still have love in my eyes.
look is very in. Oh, am I on somebody?
Yeah, there we go. Hey, was that the end of the song, Chad?
You got it.
All right, everybody. So that was "Love in My Eyes" by Gino, and now we want to welcome our Hollywood vixen, Deirdre Sorego. Say hi, Deirdre.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Deirdre. How are you? I'm doing great. And you? Good. Aw.
Fantastic.
Excellent. What's up, chat room? What's up, chitty chatters?
And Dave, as soon as my phone's updating, as soon as it stops updating, I'll follow you back. That's awesome, Dave Davis.
I have to get on this Periscope.
Yeah, everything.
thing.
It's the coolest thing ever.
I have to download it.
That dude from Sunday night when Ron was sleeping, that dude from Breaking Bad, Aaron, whatever his name is Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. He was like on there on his couch, just like reading, and people were sending him questions, and he was just answering them. It was
Deirdre,
the coolest
this
thing
is
ever.
where you audition.
Yeah, you could even
You
use
got to
it for
do an
auditions.
audition and put it on. People are doing that,
Wow.
and you never know who out in Hollywood is going to see it.
It's so cool.
And
It
then
has
then they're going to want you to move to Hollywood to work.
It has like a little map on it, and it shows you where the people are on right now. And every time somebody you're following goes to start doing like I follow Funny or Die, and every time they start to do a broadcast or Perez Hilton, it sends out a tweet which gives you a phone notification saying Perez Hilton is now doing a new
Does
one.
it give you a location, though? Because I don't want people to know exactly where I am.
It tells you the city.
Oh, see, I don't like that.
I know. I fear about that.
I think
stuff,
there's a
too.
button that you can put that it doesn't show
Yeah,
that.
because I
think
would
you
do
can
that
put it
because I
back.
have that for Twitter. For Twitter, I'm private. I don't, let anybody see where I am, like what
Well,
city I'm tweeting from.
That's why I'm glad
think you
we
can
have
block that
Shazam.
part.
I'm glad we have Shazam because the Brazilian Mastiff is a protective dog, and they're the fighter dogs. So if anybody tries to harm Jimmy or I or break into our home, I wouldn't.
Oh, they wouldn't, yeah, the
They'll
dog
be
would kill
limbless.
Yeah.
So how's our Hollywood vixen? You had a week
I am
off.
good. I did. I had a week in the country. Dog sitting, Shazammy Poo, and the little rotten poodle.
Don't say that,
Aw.
Star.
Why is Star rotten?
Because Star tries to be alpha bitch. She every time Shazam was up on the sofa, she'd come over and you hear, I see these little beady eyes. Oh shit, sorry, looking at me, and she goes,
She makes all these noises.
because she wanted to come up on the couch. She was saying, "Oh, how come the big one's up there and you're petting him and you just leave me on the floor like I'm some rag?" Oh, yes. So Leslie and I hung out and we went cherry picking and blueberry
Tell who
picking, which was
Leslie
very
is.
fun. Oh, Leslie's my sister. Just so
Okay.
people who don't know, she's my. What else would she be?
Well, they might think you're a dyke and she's your girlfriend.
No, I'm not a dyke, and she's not my girlfriend. She's my sister. So she and I went cherry picking and blueberry picking, which was really fun at Soulberry Orchard. And I'm going to make.
Why don't you go husband picking?
They don't have orchards. I need a husband orchard.
I want to give a shout out to.
I mean, I could go fruit. I did fruit picking. I went to the fruit orchard and I came back with a gaggle of gays.
Stop it.
I can't find a straight orchard. They'll have a fruit orchard. So
Well,
girls,
well,
all
in
you
the-
Marys out there, come fruit
Wait,
picking
in the
with me.
meantime, just go to a
In the country.
cucumber farm in the
And
meantime.
an eggplant farm and a squash and a zucchini, and I'd never leave. then you'd really countrify this city girl.
With a cucumber farm. How nasty we are.
That's disgusting.
I wanna
may
give a
have to
shout
become
out.
a vegetarian again.
I want to give a shout out to Curtis Schurer, who's a young, like a 10-year-old kid who's in a new horror movie that's coming out, who follows me on Twitter, who just wrote that he, where'd it go? He says, I'm listening to you on Periscope. My mom and I don't like the In-N-Out burger sauce either. Best burger
I
ever.
agree. I don't like
sauce.
I don't like their. Okay, In-N-Out secret sauce. I have to agree with you. I do not like
I
either.
love it.
I don't like In-N-Out. I just don't think they're that great.
Oh, I had it in out in Santa Clarita where we used to live.
I know.
It was fabulous. I just
Really?
sat there
I just
smiling.
don't-
Jimmy took a picture of me and he
I
posted
haven't
it.
found a fast food burger that I really like, to be honest. I think they all suck.
We
Five
didn't eat
Guys
at
is
Carl's
terrible.
Jr. I wanted to eat I love Five Guys, but I wanted to eat at Carl's Jr.
is okay.
'Cause that's the one who has the.
Yeah, but In-N-Out burger is not like dinosaur meat. It's like real meat, and it's not fatty.
Yeah, but what I don't like is
they're dryish. They don't.
But
they
you
don't-
can't get them cooked to your temperature. So I get it. It comes cremated, which I hate meat well done.
But you have to because it's disgusting. Meat is
I know,
horrible.
but it's disgusting. That's how you know it's good meat. If it's medium rare, you know.
I know, but I don't eat meat as well as you know. I don't care for meat, and I like it when
That's
it's.
not what she said. Oh, or he said.
Stop! My daughter's such a crackpot.
I wonder
Also,
where-
Stefan's in the chat room. He says
Oh,
hello.
hi, Stefan.
Hey, Stefan, how are you? Give a big kiss to your girlfriend. I love her, and say hi to Mei Ling, mommy, Mama-san.
There you go. Oh, look at.
Oh, Hardee's. Yeah, that's
No,
the same
Hardee's
thing.
we
I
don't
think.
Carl's
like.
Jr.
No,
is
Hardee's is the same thing. I think it's Hardee's on the East Coast and Carl's Jr. on the West Coast.
Oh, and we
We
want to
like
give a shout out
In-N-Out.
to Sharon Leah
Hi,
too. She's
Sharon.
in the chat room.
That
Say hi
burger
to
does
Sharon.
look really
Hey,
good. though.
Sharon, how
That
are
looks
you,
really
honey?
good. That thing
Thank
needs
you
to
for
get
the-
in my mouth. That
Sharon,
looks
thank
really
you,
good.
thank you for the sweet posts on my Facebook.
Oh, Shazam is upstairs, thankfully, because otherwise he'd be jumping all
I'll
over
bring him
us.
down.
He'll be,
No, no,
he'll
no,
be back
no, no,
later.
no. We'll
Yeah, right.
don't bring him right
no,
now.
No.
I'm
Oh,
too
God.
tired.
Yeah, me too, because I'm gonna pet me, love me.
Yeah, I know, but I miss my Shizm.
He was so cute. He was
Shizm.
laying on the lounge with us. And he was like
I saw
just
you
so
Vine-
cute.
either
Oh
Vine-
yeah.
you Vined or
No,
Instagrammed.
I was Instagramming.
Yeah, you
See,
Instagram
because
Because what I do is I do the Instagram because you get 15 seconds. Vine, you only get 6. So then I think I have all my things linked up right. If I did this right, it links up to Facebook, which I went back on. I took a few days off because it got too hateful and I needed to take a break from hateful people.
Why is your site always hateful? Mine is wonderful.
It's not against me. It's just people about the
get
whole
rid of
flag
them.
thing, about the whole gay
Get
thing.
rid
I'm
of
just
them.
like over it.
Darling,
I made some deletes.
I made my post. My page, people know,
Well,
is a happy fun
No, it's not my
page.
page. It's my news feed. It's what they're posting on their pages that show up on the news feed. I can't control
We'll get
that.
rid of them and they won't come into your
So,
news feed.
and people were just saying all these horrible things.
I don't
and I just
need that
wanted
crap
to
in my
punch
life.
people in the face.
No.
So I needed to take a few, and I'll do that from time to time. If you see me drop off as a friend, don't fret. Give me a few days. I come back. I get really pissed off, and instead of writing everybody and telling everybody to pretty much go themselves and really telling you what I
Go
think.
fornicate themselves.
Yes, for unlawful carnage, acknowledge yourself to hear and
We're,
to hell.
We're proper now. We're a proper show. We can
I
go on-
just choose to bite my tongue and just deactivate for a few days, decompress, come back when the shit has settled, so to speak. So now I'm
Uh-oh,
back.
Another one with the dirty mouth.
But if it starts up again, I'll tell you this right now: I'm gone for a few days. I can't have no patience for this crap.
Make it very well known. My Facebook page is about positive, happy things. If you're going to come on and start ranking on other people and making fun and hurting, don't come on my page to hurt because you are gone.
Yeah. And with that said, I got insulted the other day. I was out in New Hope with
listen to
with a
this
friend of
one.
mine, and we're at the bar, and so this guy said to me, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "New York." And he goes, "Oh, so what are you doing out here?" And I told him what I was doing out in New Hope. And he's like, "Oh, well, how do you like New Hope? And how do you like the country?" I said, "Oh, I love New Hope." I said, "But it's a culture shock." I said, "The country's a culture shock." I said, "I'm really just more of a city girl." Well, you would have thought that I said to him that you are a redneck, you're an idiot. Everybody in the country here is here he is.
Shazam, come here, darling.
You would have thought that I insulted like every single person in New Hope. He went on to tell me that that I need to de-New York myself while in New Hope, and that I need to slow down and Shazam and become
I don't know if you
more
disconnected
of
me. No.
more of a country. I forgot exactly what it was, but he started to lecture me on it, and I just kind of sat there. And then even his friend that was with him said, "Shut up! No, she doesn't have to change. She's fine the way she is." So I kind of laid into him. If it wasn't for the friend that I was with, it would have gotten a lot nastier.
Did you think maybe that
But-
was his way of trying to pick you up?
No, because I don't know if he was straight. And he was there with a girl. So I was just kind of like, I said, "You're really insulting." I said, "I'm a New Yorker." I said, "I am what I am." I said, "If you don't like it, there's the door." I said, "I will
See,
never
now,
change.
I would have
and
said,
I am who
I
I
would have
am."
said, "You're
And-
taking up space. Get lost before I kick you in the teeth."
well, I excused myself and I went to the bathroom and I just left. I was like,
Oh,
really?
I think I found a tick.
Uh-oh,
Did you tell him
really?
to play?
Shazam.
He has a tick?
I think so, right here on his breast.
Oh, no, that's
It says,
like
did you tell him to play hide and go F himself?
no, I wanted to. The
No, be a
friend that I was
lady.
with, I
Don't
couldn't.
trash yourself. Be a lady.
So I really wanted to just say, you know what? Can't
No.
say
So I
it.
got
What, next thing you say is you're taking up space. Beat it.
Yeah,
buddy.
there was like he was giving me this whole lecture, and he and I were just going back and forth. There was a lot more to it, but I was just really insulted, and I just really, honestly, I'm really sick and tired of people telling me, they keep insulting me as a New Yorker. And you know what, honey, next time you're gonna get punched because
There you go.
I'm a New Yorker, and you could take me out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of me.
That's
so
right.
Don't even try. Please stop while
You
you're
know what?
ahead, because you're not going to get met with with a good
I
conversation.
handled the Brooklyn well. You
I
know,
hate it.
I'm
It's
out
so
of Brooklyn,
rude.
but you can't take the Brooklyn out of me, and I handle it well. Everybody says to me, "Oh, you have such a New York accent, such a Brooklyn accent." I said, "Well, if I came from China, I'd have a Chinese accent."
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
I
mean-
so grow up, you morons.
Cindy Lady Lake used to live in Pennsylvania. She says lots of small-minded people.
Yes, there are, unfortunately. And I'm tired of being told that I'm too New York. They did it to me in LA and they do it to me here. And you know what? That's why I'm moving back to New York. So guess what? I can be all New York, all I want in New York. And nobody will tell me that I'm being too New York. They'll probably call
But
me
you know
something
what,
else.
darling? There are no more New Yorkers in New York. Every New Yorker is from someplace else.
I know, but they expect it. You know,
Yeah,
at
but
least
I'm the last native New Yorker. My generation's
You're a
gone.
native New Yorker.
I mean, everybody in New York, seriously.
song.
You know what it was?
Might not sound like that.
Sex in the City was the best propaganda for New York City. Every girl in the world went to New York City to find a girlfriend to be Sex in the City and find a rich man. It's mobbed with young people. No one is a New Yorker because the native New Yorkers couldn't stand the foreigners coming in and they left. The Jewish people went to Florida and the rest of them went to California.
So
there
actually,
you
you guys,
go.
Lady Lake, Jen, Dave Davis from Independent Sharon, Lady Lake Music are all on Periscope now.
Oh, cool.
Cindy said she thought of that song too. Do you know that song? You're a native New Yorker.
I love that song.
I don't know who sings
Da
that
da
song,
da
but
da da da.
That's-
I vaguely remember that.
That's from the movie with Dudley Moore.
Jim Odyssey about 1979.
That-
Oh, was that from
Yes.
Arthur?
Arthur was from Arthur.
You're a native New
Liza
Yorker.
Minnelli and what's his name? Look at my dog. Isn't he gorgeous?
He's so
My
beautiful.
Shazamala.
Well, in Hollywood news, guess the buzz is going around out in Hollyweird. Ben and Jen Affleck are getting divorced.
yeah, I heard that.
I
It
heard
is official.
I heard Angie and Brad. That's
Apparently,
bullshit.
I don't know if that's
I don't
bullshit
believe
or
that.
not.
I don't
You know,
believe
I don't
Angie
know.
and
We'll
Brad.
see.
You should call Angie.
Time
and
will
find
tell.
out.
Yeah, but apparently Ben and Jen tried to do 2 years of couples counseling, and they are doing, or they've just done, they just finished a 10-month trial separation, and that's kind of what prompted.
But I got to tell you, he's never been handsomer than now.
Yeah,
He
I
has
must say,
matured
yes, and he
into
got
a-
his teeth fixed.
Well, he has matured into a really handsome
really.
man.
Affleck?
Yeah, he had
Well,
horrible little
he's gonna be
chompers.
Batman.
He wasn't cute before, but
No.
now he's really handsome.
Yeah, he's very, very handsome.
And she got old looking.
Oh,
She doesn't look like pretty anymore.
She's got mommy years on her, I think.
Yeah,
Those
but
kids
she's
wear you
losing
out.
her good looks.
Yeah.
And I guess it's time for him to. Well, maybe he'll go out with Lara Spencer now because she's divorced.
No, his kids are in LA, so they're going to be very good about co-parenting. It's a good breakup, so nobody get ugly. They love their children, they love each other. They're just not in love with each other, and they respect each other, and they want to be good co-parenting.
Hey, you know, it's kind of
parents.
funny because when they first got together, she was kind of like a little bit bigger, I think, than he is, and now he's like the superstar.
Yeah,
superstar.
well, you know, she happily, wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
She kind of didn't want to juggle because she wanted her children to have the upbringing that she had.
I love her as an actress, though. That movie 13 Going on 30 is
That
so
was cute. Yeah, that was a great movie.
Ben Affleck.
So I just got a message.
Wait, Ben did a great job on that movie about the
Gone
wife that-
Girl. Gone Girl.
Oh,
Gone
Gone
Girl.
Girl was great.
He was terrific in that film.
and he was really good in Argo, which I think he won for.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
he win
that
for
Gone
Argo?
Girl, he was great. I loved his performance.
I just got a Facebook message. It says, I will like you to know that coming across your profile picture did two things to me at the same time. You're handsome, took my breath away. You make my heart skips several beats. Believe your picture brought out some sparkles in me, and the more I think of it, the more convinced I am that I should get to know you better and establish some kind of friendship with you. I would really like to know more about you and see where it will take us through. Here's my personal email.
Oh
She
my
sent that to
God.
who, you? I killed the bitch. Who was, girl or a guy?
It's a girl.
Woo!
It says,
Listen,
my name is
listen.
Sergeant Julia Rook Plohars, and
Well-
I'm 35 as part of the military sent to fight
well,
in Libya.
Listen up,
Oh
Snatch.
my God!
Listen-
No, she's fighting for our country. We
You
can't be
let her
mean.
go fight without Jimmy. Listen, Snatch, he's mine.
I think
But
that's
thank
funny
you for
'cause get
fighting.
those
We
all
do
the time.
commend you.
What?
You get those all the time.
I get them too, but I don't read them on
I'm just
the,
gonna go kill myself.
I don't show off.
That's
I
it.
have-
I'm just gonna go throw
Excuse
myself
me.
off of a lonely, broken heart bridge somewhere.
I have a
and
prince.
plummet
I have a prince.
into an ice cold river.
A prince in
Yeah, you-
Dubai
Of
who
loneliness.
likes
You
me.
told me though how great I was yesterday.
Well, I have I have a prince.
I'm gonna go eat my cookies. Screw everybody.
Tell us about your cookies that you make with
They like
olive
the fact
oil.
that you called her a snatch.
Yeah, she is a snatch. Well, she's trying to snatch my man away. My
Aw.
dog is going to have a drink. You want
They're Toll House cookies, but I said it's like a healthier version. You do some olive oil instead of, I guess, butter.
Deirdre, I thought I was going to puke.
And they're okay.
But you know what? They're delicious. I love them. And I didn't puke.
My thing is, I would throw, they say 1 cup of chocolate chip cookies. Don't. Do 2. Trust me.
Look at this dog.
You
He's
need
a
2.
ham. He wants to be on television.
We did 1 cup. And to me, it's just not enough. I need more chocolate. I need more man in my life. Wait, speaking of man.
Diane, if you're watching still, Diana S.
Hi, Diane.
From Beverly Hills. Look at Shazam, because we were talking about how much we love dogs. And Diane said she could never date a guy that didn't love dogs.
Good for you. Smart
and I
lady.
agreed.
I agree.
I could never be with somebody who doesn't love animals. Because I love dogs and I love animals.
Absolutely not.
And look at him, how gorgeous he is, Diana, if you're looking.
He's so
Actually,
beautiful.
everybody's looking.
I don't know if Diana's still
The
with
dog
us.
is next to the wine, they said.
I hope,
Yes.
I hope Diana knew how to get on, because Diane's not very computer savvy.
Shazam seems to be liking the wine bottle.
Yes. Well, speaking of some more on and off again relationships, Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Martin were back on, and apparently,
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently they were back on, and they were. Chris has a house in Malibu, and she has a house more inland. And apparently, she was going to kind of do part-time in Malibu and part-time where she is. But now there's reports that they're Splitsville again. So we don't know. Are they on again? Are they off again? Are they not sharing a house in Malibu? Do they? I don't know. You have conflicting reports. So I guess time will tell. And Charlize Theron and Sean Penn, the
They're on the outs,
engagement's
right?
off. Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
heard
gave
that.
the ring back.
Who's that?
Charlize Theron gave the ring back to
good, 'cause
to
I
Sean
love her.
Penn. I love him and her, and I liked them together.
He's not for her.
I don't know. He said
It
that
was like
had,
Beauty and the Beast.
Sean said had he got married to Charlize, that this would have been the marriage that only. This would have been the only marriage that would have counted, because that's how much he was into her, and that's how much he
well,
thought
if he
they were
was
together.
into her a lot, she's in pain, because Madonna said that he was hung like a mule. Oh yeah, Sean Penn's supposed to be hung like there's no tomorrow.
Wow.
So Charlize at least had a good ride, even though she didn't marry him.
She's sitting in Epsom salts bath. So.
That's right. To soothe these
Well,
soreness.
Minka Kelly might be sitting her little pretty self.
Who's Minka Kelly? I know the
Okay,
name. but I don't
Shazam,
know
go
who
away.
she is.
Oh God, she's been in so many things. Everybody knows
Hang on,
Minka
I'll look her
Kelly.
up
Yeah,
while
look
you're
her up.
talking.
IMDb her. You know her. Apparently, Minka Kelly was dating Derek Jeter for a while.
Who?
Derek Jeter from the
Who the hell
Yankees,
is that?
a Yankees baseball
Oh,
player.
I would never know about that.
Yeah. So apparently, Minka
hot.
Kelly. Yeah, Minka Kelly's hoo-ha might be hurting, because apparently, for her birthday, she, Sean, and one of Sean's guy friends and one of Minka's girlfriends double dated and went to the French Laundry in Napa Valley for her birthday dinner, of which Sean picked up the bill.
The
French Laundry, which is a very expensive,
she was in that
fabulous
TV series,
restaurant in Napa
Parenthood.
Valley.
She was in that TV series Almost Human.
Oh, she's been in like everything.
She's
She's
in
the
the
girl
Lee
that when you
Daniels,
see
The
her face,
Butler.
you go, "Oh my god, I know who
She's
she
gorgeous.
is."
She played Jackie Kennedy in The Butler.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
restaurant in L.A. that was nice was the Olive and the Fig.
Oh, and she was in Friday Night Lights. That's what made her famous.
Yeah,
was Friday
that
Night
was her
Lights.
launching
Okay.
pad.
Give me a piece of that cookie.
Here, grab some.
So
Okay,
good.
so I just want to say to everybody, Happy Canada Day. And with that said,
What is it?
Today?
Happy Canada
Is
Day.
there a song?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's Happy Canada?
It's Happy
Well,
Canada
we're not
Day.
from Canada.
I know, but my
listeners are.
Ryan Gosling is.
Oh Jesus, we're back with that jerk.
Hi, Ryan. Happy Canada Day, Ryan.
please.
If you want to come over and celebrate, let me know. Is that desperate enough? No, I'm
Is
good.
he
I
still-
had like
is he
7
still-
of
is
those.
he still
He's
dating
still with
somebody?
Ava Mendez and their little pretty baby. Yeah,
Okay.
they're still happy. They're still
She's actually-
familying.
You know,
it
she's
up.
actually very nice.
I know she is. I
met
hung
her.
out with
Cookies
her.
are great.
Really? I hung out with her
Delicious.
at the Viper Room one night watching Ringside play.
I worked with
And,
her on
I brought
Too
you.
Fast, Too Furious.
passed
I can't hate her because she really is nice. She was so nice to me.
We
And I
passed-
didn't know her. She was a complete stranger.
We passed the Viper Room. I took Jimmy all over Hollywood. There's a wonderful picture I took of Jimmy holding up the Hollywood sign. He loved.
Doesn't that
California.
weigh a lot, the Hollywood
Yes,
sign?
I'm going
I know,
to
it
be
really
putting.
does.
I have a zillion pictures to put on Instagram. I just haven't put them on yet.
But tell everybody how you feel. Cookies, I'm spitting them on my mic. Excuse me for being disgusting, but I spit all over my mic.
Oh my God, I
Cookies.
could so go there, but I
Well, if I get
won't.
hungry later, I could lick my mic and get a snack.
Ew.
Jimmy, tell everybody how you feel about California.
I love California. California is awesome. We met so many cool people. Everybody was dressed really cool.
Beautiful dresses out there.
It's,
I mean, fashion plus sporty, but fabulous. Great haircuts. Everybody had fabulous hair. Hair was the big thing. Hollywood.
Everybody's
rocks.
cool. Like everybody's cool and in the business and having a good time.
And they really,
Shopping is great. The music was great.
They really cleaned up L.A. Hollywood Boulevard used to be bums laying all over and disgusting. Well, because it's so expensive now to rent and live there, all the garbage has moved out of Hollywood and gone God knows where, probably here. But anyway, it's the place to be now. It's so in. L.A. is back. And Palm Springs, I understand, is on its way up also.
They said they can hear you eating cookies and it sounds delicious. And
don't
Stefan
care.
says California loves us.
I love California. I lived there half of my life. I went to California when I was 9 years old. When they had trolley
We
cars.
drove up into the private area called the Hollywood. What's it called?
I have to.
Hollywoodland.
Hollywoodland.
I love
We went into
Hollywoodland.
Hollywoodland.
The Hollywood sign used to be Hollywoodland because it was a developer who built these wonderful homes up there. Well, eventually they got rid of the land and just left the Hollywood sign. Who
Oh,
lived up there?
Tina's in the chat room now too. Say hi to Tina.
Hi, Tina. No, I'm kidding.
That was.
Don't say tease when you have cookies in your mouth. Now my microphone's full of cookies.
Ah.
Hi, Tina. How's Mama San?
She says Mama Mai says hello to us.
I love
Mama
Mama
Mai.
San.
I
Give
love
Mama
that.
San a big hug for me. She's so cute.
So we were in the Hollywood land, and I was fine at the beginning, but the roads get very curvy, and Ron likes to drive fast. And so we got up there, and we took a picture of me looking like I'm holding up the Hollywood sign, like right underneath
up?
it. Like he got me all the way up, and then we turned around, and on the way down, we had to stop so I could get out and throw up.
She
Throw
threw
up.
up. Imagine Mary. I told him.
Well, you drive like a crazy
No, I
man.
drive like you, dear. You drive like me, dear. You and I drive the same.
Yeah, you guys do kind of drive the
Really?
same.
So don't bitch about my driving because you are.
If Leslie would have been there, I wouldn't have gotten sick
Why?
because she drives slow.
She drives like a nerd.
If Leslie was driving, we'd still be there. We would have missed our flight.
Yeah, exactly.
And we would not be on this show. She drives. So
Wait till you
slow.
guys see the cool picture, though. It's me holding up the Hollywood sign. We're right
That's so
underneath
true.
it, way up high in the
Okay.
mountains. It
The
was awesome.
disappointing thing is about Hollywood, LA, and proper is we were looking at homes, actually, we were looking at homes that we really can't afford to buy up in the 900s and millions because you can't get anything for 700,000 there.
No.
Dumps. Crappy homes that I wouldn't live in, as I said, for free. Real estate is outrageous in California. So it starts at $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, where it really gets decent and nice. Now, how many people can honestly afford $1 million house? I mean, what are these people selling drugs? I mean, what are they prostitution?
I know. Whatever you're doing to make $500,000 a year, call me.
Porn? I'll do daddy porn if it
Email
takes to
me.
do
I'm
that.
interested. I'll train. I'm really smart. I'm a quick learner.
I mean, what's going on in this world? $1 million for a house? Holy shit!
And we're not talking about like a big house. Like $1 million house here in Pennsylvania is a big
Yeah.
house.
And you get land. You're on like 5 acres.
$1 million house in California, you're talking like about a 2-bedroom, 1 or 2 bath.
And it's
you
a
know,
tear
12
down.
you're
And it's a
talking-
tear down.
It's a
You're
1,200
talking-
square foot
no,
house.
No, you're talking 14 to 1600 square foot house with no yard, no back.
and you have to
Terrible.
either tear it down or completely gut and redo the whole thing.
So for that reason,
insane.
Jimmy and I decided to look in Palm Springs because
Oh, thank you, Tina.
In Palm Springs, you could get a nice house for 4 or 5. You get a beautiful house, but you have to deal with the summer with the 116 and 110.
Let me tell you guys, it is so hot. When it's like 116, like it
and
burns
Palm
the bottom of your
Springs,
feet.
yeah.
I mean, I was fainting. I couldn't believe it.
And you can't take a deep breath. You take a deep breath, it's like your lungs sizzle.
It's like you're
It's
smoking
like
a
smoking
joint.
a Newport.
No, smoking
those,
a joint.
those mentholated cigarettes.
Not that I ever smoked a joint, but I assume that's what smoking a joint would feel like.
I never inhaled, or what was it? I never.
No.
Yeah, I
Who
never
was it?
inhaled.
I never
President
inhaled. Bill
President
Clinton. I never inhaled. I smoked it, but I never inhaled. So what the hell did you do with it? You just held it in your hand?
These cookies are so good. Please make them with olive oil,
Yes,
everyone.
and they need just do an extra cup of
Delicious.
of chocolate chips. That's what I find.
I
And
mean,
don't
it's
do
like-
dark chocolate. Do milk chocolate. I find the milk chocolate's a little less better for you, but taste wise, it's definitely
This
better.
cookie's like a meal. It's like a lunch.
It's they're very soft. Which I mean, I don't normally like soft cookies, but I like those.
You
I
don't like,
the
you don't
crispy
like
ones,
anything
too.
soft.
No, not really.
What kind of-
Sometimes soft is fun.
What kind of gossip you
I
got
like a
on
challenge.
Magic Mike? 'Cause, like,
Oh, Magic Mike.
they were on TV all weekend. Every time we turned the TV on, they were
Oh my
on.
God. Okay, I have to say, I saw the first one. I refused to go see it in the movie theater because I was like, okay, really? I've been to male strip clubs in Florida, and I think they're so cheesy and gross, and they really don't turn me on. So I had my reservations about the movie, but I rented it. It was like at Netflix, $1.20. I loved
Oh,
it.
that's the first Magic Mike.
Yeah, the
Okay,
first one.
Okay.
The second
I
one-
saw it.
I loved it. I have to tell you, I
It was
loved
very-
it.
Tatum Channing is awesome.
Tatum Channing or Channing Tatum, whatever. Is it Channing Tatum or Tatum Channing?
I think it's Channing Tatum now that you said
cares?
that.
I don't know, but he's so damn muscles, hot, stud.
Oh, the
like
guy
get
Tatum?
inside me. Yeah, he's really hot.
How's that a girl's name?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. You could call him like
And
Jennifer.
he's
I
dated
don't
to
give
the
a
girl
shit.
who you,
he's married to Jenna
married
Dewan.
Jenna Dewan, who
And they have
used to be a backup singer for Britney Spears, and she was in that movie that she met him in the first dance movie. What's that
Yes,
movie called?
like Dance Off or something. I forgot what he was in. But yeah. And I mean that's a hot couple. Talk about being
they're
a fly
hot.
in the wall in that room. Woo! But yeah, he's hot. So Matt Bomer's in it. Joe Manganiello, who I'm not into Joe Manganiello, and he's getting married next month to Sophia Vergara.
I think
Oh, I
he-
love her. Love her.
I
Love
think
her.
That's a hot couple.
I think he's
though.
I
pretty
love
hot.
her.
I just don't
Sophia's
like
my
him.
He was
dream
so
girl.
hot though as
I
a
loved him.
werewolf.
I loved him as Alcide. I loved him as Alcide, but I don't like him in anything else. I just don't. He doesn't do it for me anymore. He was really, really good in True Blood. Jada Pinkett Smith is in it. So yesterday they did a limited release for Magic Mike, and it literally made $2.4 million.
Wow.
With limited release. It's officially released everywhere today. So girls and guys, run out, go get yourselves bring extra pair of underwear while you're there.
You're so, she's so crude.
Well, it's true. If you've ever seen the first one,
First of
dang
all,
it.
Don't be crude.
First of all, it's really cool because Matt
Where do you
Bomer.
get
Matt
that?
Bomer,
Matt
who's
Bomer
gay,
is
isn't it?
gay in real life, and so
Yes.
the fact that he's playing like a stripper, and
Yes.
he's hot.
And he's hot.
He's super hot.
There's quite a few other hotties. You've got Matt Bomer, Channing Tatum, or Tatum Channing, whatever the hell it is, and Joe Manganiello. I always reverse the two.
Deirdre, where do you get your crudeness from?
I don't
I'll never know.
Hang on, let's
I
see who
don't
else is
know.
in that. Let's
And Jada Pinkett Smith is in it. We haven't seen her in a
I
while.
haven't seen her in a
Yeah,
long
and
time.
also apparently, oh God, what is her name? And I forgot to write
She
it
runs
down.
in the family.
So, oh God, oh well, Andy McDowell.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah. So, and Magic Mike beat out Terminator's Genesis, which rang in at 2.3
Oh,
million.
Adam Rodriguez is
Adam
in it.
Rodriguez,
He's, the guy
he's in
from
it.
CSI Miami.
Oh.
I used to love that show.
And Terminator Genesis, I heard when I was living in New Orleans. I didn't work on it, but I knew a few friends who did, and they said it was terrible.
It doesn't look good in the previews.
No.
I think the
And
guy
they
playing
said
the lead guy is like
the
terrible.
director got fired or walked out. Like they had a whole change of crew. Like they had so much drama on that set.
Okay, well,
I can't even tell
when
you.
we were in
on
LA,
Terminator.
every other billboard was for Terminator.
Yeah.
And then the other one, if it wasn't Terminator, it was for Magic Mike, which those billboards
Yeah.
I liked. But
Yeah, well, they do that on Sunset Boulevard. Now we can get to restaurants. If you're out in LA and you want a great breakfast, go to Norm's on La Cienega. Norm's has been there since the early 60s or late 50s.
Did they finally get
They-
good food?
it wasn't
Good
bad.
food.
I
The
liked
food
it.
is what are you talking
The
about?
food used to be horrible at
well, for a
Norm's.
well,
diner.
not anymore.
They were actually going to tear Norm's down. They had to go through a whole entire.
Landmark, they can't touch it no
It
anymore.
wasn't a landmark. They
Now
had
it
to
is.
make it. People were fighting because they were going to tear it down.
I love
a
Norm's.
few years ago.
Meanwhile,
Now it's a
There was
landmark.
so many people
Wait,
there. It
let
wasn't
me,
even
let me
funny.
tell you the line. I had 2 eggs, 4 strips of bacon, 3 pancakes for like 9 something. I mean, it's unbelievable, cheap as hell, and great food. Norm's on La Cienega Boulevard, historical. If you want to
I
go
like
there,
hysterical better. It's a hysterical.
It's all 1950s decor, and it's the original because I ate in Norm's back in the 60s, the early 60s, and it's the same as it was. As far as the olive and the fig goes, that's on La Cienega also. That's very trendy, very cute. No big deal, but go anyway if you want to be seen. Of course, the Ivy is still happening, but now I think the Ivy is happening more with tourists than it is with stars.
Or like
So-
D-listers that want to get, they want
Not
to
e-
try to
not
stay
even,
relevant.
Not even D-listers.
let me go get
not
photographed
even.
in front of
I'm
the
waiting
Ivy.
for people to go in there with baby
Hopefully my
I'm
career
waiting
will
for people with
start
baby
back up.
carriages to go in. Then it really would be terrible.
Ugh.
La Boheme
And it's
is
so big. It's so small, the Ivy. You can't have baby carriages
La
in there.
Boheme is still fabulous. La Boheme is on Santa Monica Boulevard, still fabulous. Now the Abbey, hello, is not gay anymore.
What?
What? Yes. The Abbey now is bought by someone, and all the gay guys left because the straight owner is no good. I understand he's a creep, and they don't want them there. So don't go to the Abbey anymore.
What?
Yes, the Abbey. I was told. I don't know. If
Just
it's
go to
true.
Pump on the corner. Pump is right there, right next to the Abbey.
I
Go to
don't know,
Pump.
but the Abbey is, and it was fabulous. The Abbey.
Yeah.
The best martinis. If you like an in-and-out, a dirty martini, the best. So L.A. still has fabulous restaurants. We went to Barney's Beanery, which is on.
Oh yeah, Barney's.
Barney's is on what?
Barney's is right on Santa Monica.
Santa Monica.
That was my old stomping ground when I lived there.
Right. And Barney's is still happening. That's where Cher and Sonny used to hang out all the time, Sonny and Cher. So, you know.
Sonny has a statue in Palm Springs.
That's
yeah,
right,
he
that's
was
right.
mayor of.
And
Yeah.
and they
Of Palm
also
Springs.
they also named a highway, Sonny Bono Highway, which
Yeah.
thrilled me to death because I knew Sonny Bono and I loved him. He was a nice guy, a regular Joe, just an Italian guy from, I think he was from Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken, Philly.
Really?
I think he's from Philly, Sonny. I'm not sure.
Tina said she went to Norm's like a year ago. Stefan took her to Norm's, and she says, "What? The Abbey's not
Right?
gay anymore." It was a
I
classic
know.
with
No,
the
no,
best
I was
martinis.
told.
I can't. Yeah.
Yes, I was told the Abbey has been sold. The straight guy that bought it, now all straight people are going there. Because, you know, straight people love to go where gay people go.
Yeah, I know,
because
but
it's fun.
that's the gay strip. You can't go in there and make gay businesses straight in a gay strip. It just doesn't work. You got to go, you know, leave the land for those who are already there. You just can't do that.
One thing I like though is when we were there, no matter where we went, it didn't matter. Seemed to matter. Gay
Yeah,
or straight anywhere.
Sonny did die in a skiing accident.
Yes,
he
he
hit a
did.
tree and went into a.
But the big,
died of
the
head
big
injuries.
announcement for me that I really was going to hold, but I won't. If you're in Palm Springs, you must go to Azul. Azul is the place to sit in the swing and eat a delicious lunch. The owner of Azul, Georgie,
Yeah,
who
it
I
is a
know
shame,
forever,
Dave.
has told me they would like to put my star in the street. It'll be the Ron Russell star for television, stage, and I guess radio. So I'm going to have my very own star
Wow.
in the sidewalk of Palm Springs.
Nice.
And I think that's fun.
Yeah.
So
And it'll be right next to.
right. Oh, it's right next to Tab Hunter and who else?
It was a lady. I forgot. Jane somebody.
Oh, Jane
Wyman.
Jane
Jane
Wyman.
Wyman.
But I love the fact that I'm next to Tab Hunter because you know how much I love Tab.
Yeah.
He's a sweetie pie. So how nice to have my star next to Tab
Yeah.
Hunter's star. So we're probably going to do that in about a year or so when I go back there. It's $10,000. And Georgie said since he owns the sidewalk, he'll put up half. And
Oh,
then, And then
wow.
we have to come up with the
So
other
we'll do
half.
We'll do,
Nice.
I think it's 20,000. We have to come up with 10. So I'll be asking all the people that know me if they want to.
we'll do a campaign for it. By
A
the time
campaign
Yeah.
to do Ron.
Do like a
Russell's star.
GoFundMe or
Yeah.
GoGo.
The thing
all
is,
those
you
thingies.
have to have lived in Palm Springs in order to
Well,
be
you did.
eligible. I lived there for 5 years, and I will be living there more again when we move back. And you have to have achieved something. And since I was on Time Warner Cable, which came out of Palm Springs, that entitles me to have my star. Leave the crumbs there. I eat them later.
It's not a
It's
crumb.
picking
Snack.
crumbs off of my mic.
Leftovers.
That's my
Would you like a
snack.
doggy bag for that?
That's my snack. Anyway, I'm excited about that. If it doesn't happen, folks, well, but I'm not telling you right now. It's not a lie. It's the truth.
Cool.
And I'm happy about that.
Yep. It's very cool.
Nice.
Okay, what else did
So
you
what
have
else?
on
Now
your
that
thing?
they're
So
all
I
jealous,
saw-
look how quiet they got these
It's
two.
not jealous. Oh,
Excuse me,
whatever.
my throat's gone from the dry desert of Las Vegas. Hot, horrible. I hate Las Vegas. I really don't like
I
it.
agree. Every time I've been there,
It was
I've
so
always had
trashy.
some
So
form
trashy.
of like drama and crap, and it's just never been a good experience.
And so hot. It was
Actually, I may take that back. The one time I went to go visit, Leslie and I drove in from LA to go visit our friend George and his boyfriend. That was a very nice time. But all the other times sucked, and I hate
it was
Vegas.
116. And when we got out of the plane, I thought I was going to collapse from that heat. Palm Springs can go up to 110, but it's a different kind of a heat. There's winds coming in from the canyon. Las Vegas is in the valley, the bottom of the valley, so that 116 is really, really wretched. I mean, I got tan. I don't like to get sun on my face or on my body because too much sun is not healthy, and you couldn't help it. So Las Vegas is okay, but you know, I lost. I bet $12, right, like a big gambler. I played the penny machines.
Oh, nobody ever wins the penny
I did. I won
machines.
$2.
He,
big
he won,
deal.
he won a little bit, and then
You know, I don't gamble. I don't get it. I don't understand why people love to gamble. To me, it's throwing money in
Yeah,
the
I
street.
can't. I mean, either.
Stupid.
I like blackjack, but the most I'll do is I'll bet 75, and if I cap out at 75 back, like if I'm not making money, I'll wait till I get back up to my 75 and then I walk from the table because that way I don't lose money.
I mean, like
You know?
the shows they have.
I hate
there,
that. I hate losing
Donnie
money.
and Marie. Who the hell cares to go see Donnie and Marie? I love the
says they're,
both of them.
says they're
Oh,
the
who
number one
cares?
show.
Who?
The number
Donnie
one
and
show.
Marie?
They're there for
Number
3
one.
years straight.
Number one show in Las Vegas is Donnie and Marie.
Oh my god,
Number
that
one
says
show
a lot.
and 3 years straight. I mean, Donnie and Marie, I love them
I'm a
dearly.
little bit country.
But they couldn't get
I'm
me
a
to
little
go
bit
next.
rock
They
and
couldn't get me to
roll.
walk a block to see them.
Yeah,
I
me
love
either. No
them, but,
offense.
you
Not
know.
for free. I mean, they're just not my style. but
No, they're cute and wonderful, but now they're old and they're not.
I
so
saw
cute
Rick
and wonderful.
Springfield one time in L.A. and I mean in Las Vegas, and I also saw Tom Jones, which was awesome.
I love Rick Springfield. I had the hots for him when I was little. I thought he was so hot.
He's so awesome.
God, I wanted
I saw
to be
my
his
buddy
girlfriend.
Debbie Reynolds when she was performing there, and she threw me a kiss from the stage.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
sweet.
She looked down and threw me a kiss while she was performing. That was big.
Yeah.
But I love Debbie. Didn't get a chance to see Lainey Kazan, any of my celebrity friends. We were busy house hunting, excuse me, and running around like chickens without heads. And we didn't have time to drive up to Santa Barbara to see any of our celebrity friends that live up there. So we have to live there, because everybody's busy. You can't get schedules. In LA, it's like, let me look at my calendar. Well, I could see you 2 months from now. And that's not because they're being bitchy, but that's how it is. There's a life, there's a world out there. The East Coast is different. New York City is night. There's no day.
Well, everybody's working.
Whereas LA, you have friends that you lunch with. You go to these wonderful little places to have lunch, and then you just walk around and shop. I like that. There's a better lifestyle. California does offer a much better lifestyle than the East Coast. I'm an East Coaster, but it's fast. East Coast is everything boom, 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 run, go, do. Out there, it's kind of like, hey, lay back, have a drink, let's smoke a joint, let's talk. It's kind of nice.
Hey, Chad,
Hi, Captain.
did you like it when you were in California, and why did you move to Florida?
Well, I moved to Florida to take care of my father who got in a polo accident from California, which was in a city called Indio, which was right next to Palm Springs.
I know Indio well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they actually have the big Coachella festivals with all the bands out there on the polo fields.
Festivals in India.
What I like best about California, I like the fact that you can probably go surfing and then drive an hour and a half inland and go snow skiing.
Yeah, I know.
That's the beauty.
The weather was awesome. The people were pretty cool. The food was good. Lots of Mexican food. So those are some of my favorite things about Cali.
That's cool.
Would you ever go back?
No, I think it's shaking too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shaking.
well,
Uh-oh.
that's no big deal. Florida is going to blow away. California
Yeah, the shaking.
crack
Or
away.
sink.
And the
I
East
don't
Coast
know.
is going to get blown up.
I
by
just saw
terrorists.
San Andreas Fault, I think, or San Andreas in the movie theater with The Rock. And
Deirdre, let me tell you something. It's all preordained. When your number's up, it's going to be up no matter where you are. If you're in New York City,
hopefully
somebody's
my number is
wait,
not by an earthquake.
Wait a second. If you're in New York City, somebody's flower pot's going to break loose from their window, come down and kill you. I always think of that about New York, that people have such junk on their windowsills that could absolutely fall and kill you in the street. So New York City, you could be shot, killed, run over. I mean, when your number is up, it's preordained, it's up. So if you happen to be in California, you'll die in the earthquake. If you happen to be in Florida, you'll drown to death in the flood, in the hurricane. Who cares? You have to
But there are
believe.
ways that you don't want to die, though. Like,
No,
Yeah.
you
I
know
don't.
what?
I don't want to die by a shark eating me.
And I don't want to burn to death.
And
I
I
have a
wanna
fear
burn.
of burning.
No, when I
must have been
when
a
I
witch
interv-
back in the Salem
when
days.
I interviewed movie legend Arlene Dahl, who was a very big star in the 50s. She had a 3 death experiences where she was dead. And I said, what was it like? She said, dying is nothing. It's like you step from one room to another. She said, it's absolutely nothing. And it's a beautiful feeling when you're dying.
Sharknado.
How come they passed your number then, Ron?
Exactly. That could kill you.
What'd you say? What did you say, Chad?
How come
Dean.
they passed your number then, Ron? How come they passed your number then, Ron?
You know who that is?
Because they want me to stay alive so when I come to Florida, I can kill you. After
Hey,
I
everybody, that's Dean.
Hi,
Piper.
Dean.
Hey, baby, after I kill you, then I'll drop dead right on the spot.
That's terrible.
Listen, you frigness. What's going on, baby?
I'm ready for a restart. You can kill me. I wish it was like a video game and you could just restart when you
Isn't that
screw it up.
crazy? You could start all
so
over again.
how's my baby?
Oh, he is so cute, by the way.
Jeannie, how's my baby?
Oh, he's great.
Sweetest thing in the world.
He's
that baby.
adorable. I
Isn't
love
he
those
adorable?
cheeks. I want to just
Oh,
chew
he's
them
so
and kiss
cute.
them.
And
They're
he's
so
a
cute.
big friggin' baby. He's like
He's a
12-year-old.
meatball. I love it.
He's like a 12-year-old.
It's healthy. I like that.
Yeah, he's already in 24-month-old clothes.
Oh my God.
Jean, how come you made your jeans are so nice? Because you're a mess. And how come the kid is so beautiful? And those came from your jeans, your daughter.
I cheated.
I mean, did you have like a gene transplant?
Yeah, I went and had an ugly operation. You know, everybody else is getting plastic surgery to look better. I had to tone it down a little bit.
Right.
People
And I know
couldn't,
you-
people
I know
couldn't
you had-
handle it.
You were
Too
too
good
good
looking.
looking.
Right.
You
No,
said,
no.
I really can't be. I'm that good looking that I need to like kind of.
I know you had the penis
Uglify.
enlargement, and now you've got 4 inches, which is a success.
Yeah, except it's like in 2 pieces now. It like flops
That
over.
could be something good, Dean. It's spliced.
I miss
A
you, Dean.
spliced penis. That might not be a bad thing.
I miss seeing you in the studio and sleeping on the sofa while we talk.
Yes, you're very good. You're very good at that.
I do. Jimmy and I haven't slept now in 24 hours. You know, we went to Florida to that 3-day weekend thing.
One magical
That
weekend.
I never stopped dancing and drinking and carrying on. I was exhausted from that. And then this thing, we've been all over the globe, so we are really wrecked. And I have to have my torn meniscus done, my operation in my knee.
But if you had a spliced penis, like you could make a lot of money. If you
Yeah.
want, I'll represent you and like take a cut.
Yeah.
I just want
Not the production manager.
I just want to learn how I could do what everybody has told me all my life.
That's right. Go
With
fuck
what?
yourself.
Your penis?
When they say "go f yourself,"
Well, with the
Go-
spliced
no.
penis, you might be able to.
We're doing it this way. Go fornicate.
Talk about a reach around.
who was it in California, Jimmy, that showed us the man that was born with 2 penises?
I forgot. No, they were talking.
Oh,
about
I
it. We
saw.
didn't
I've
see it,
seen
but it's
pictures of
picture.
that. Google it. It is a real thing. I swear to you because I did it. I googled it.
They're 8 inches each. So he's
Wow.
got like 16 inches
Yeah.
swinging.
There's like seriously, the guy has 2 penises. It's
I
the
mean-
strangest thing I've
so
ever.
you could have like a masturbation race. Which one comes
Oh,
first?
and you know what? And he has an orgasm individual. He doesn't have one. He can have an orgasm with the left one, then another orgasm.
That's what I'm
with the right
saying. You see which one comes first.
How
Yeah.
how lucky
Have a
is
race.
that? How lucky is that?
Who's the winner?
That puts a whole nother
His
spin on a
nickname is
threesome.
Double Dick Dude.
Double dick dude. DDD. I love it. Double dick dude. Everybody Google.
And he,
Go.
he urinates through both penises. And he
Yes, so
also
he has 2
ejaculates.
urethras.
He ejaculates sperm through
That's
2
amazing.
penises.
Trying to get the
So he
picture,
can get
though.
2 women pregnant at the same time.
It's not
Well,
showing-
that's not a very good. That's not a good selling point right there.
Well, his selling point was not to be graphic and disgusting, but he can
No,
put
don't.
he can
One, it says one
in a
is
girl.
7 inches in length and the other is 6 inches.
One can go in her hoo-ha, and the other one can go in
Double
the hole
dong,
down
double
south.
dong, double dong.
Yeah,
And
so
he's
he
having
can,
a-
he can dual penetration.
We got it. Double dong.
He's having a polyamorous relationship with a man and a woman where she can have sex with them both at the same time.
Oh my.
See
That's
that?
a porno. Somebody get in on that. Quick.
Wow.
Look on the
Vivid,
site.
Double D,
No,
duck.
but
Wait, what's his
give
name?
every-
Double Dong Dave.
give
Double
every-
Dick Dude.
We'll see if we can get him on the show.
Yes.
No,
No, that's
that's too freaky.
Yeah.
We don't do that, Jazz. But give everybody the site, the thing, the whatever it's called, the
Google.
the Google thing.
Just no. Well, just Google
I can't
Double
find
Dick
any
Dude.
pictures. Oh, I have-
Go to images. Okay, guys, when you
There
go
is a
to the
picture.
Google,
Just Google
right?
Ron Russell, you'll find it.
When you hit Google and you type in Double Dick Dude, you
a
hit
whole bunch of
images. Oh my God, look at it.
Look at it. It's disgusting.
Oh
It really looks
my
gross.
She
God.
sounds like she just got a little excited.
God. Oh my
It's gross.
God.
It's
That
really
is
gross.
gross.
Here's another one. There's
Oh
more than one of those
my
guys.
God.
That-
Yeah, there's
does he
plenty-
have 4 testicles?
No, yeah?
Yeah.
Two
Look it up,
sets?
Dean.
Oh
Google it.
my
Google
God. The
it.
thing is huge, and there's 2 of them. It's like 2 cookie dough rolls side by side.
So to
Oh,
get
no,
off,
here's one that's not cut.
okay,
Oh,
to get off the subject.
Well, that's what you should probably do if you have 2. Do one cut and one uncut.
To
That
get off the
Yeah, that'd be funny.
well, one's Jewish and one's not.
One,
To-
2 cocoon
To
wieners.
get off the subject. To get
Oh,
off
look,
the
so he has one on one side of his pants and one on the other side. When he's in his
That's what
jeans.
I call a camel toe. That's a big moose knuckle. Ooh,
Is this show demented?
that is a moose
Bringing
knuckle.
the show-
All right. Meanwhile,
Right, bringing the show back to normal. I have to get Dean because Dean.
I want
Are
to
you
know.
going,
I
Ron?
just
Are
wanna
you
talk
getting
about
off the
filming in
show?
Philadelphia.
Wait,
Hang on,
first,
hang on, wait.
first, let me discuss how much Dean hates
We don't have
me.
that much time. We have like 3 minutes. We know how much Dean hates you.
Because
oh, I love the
Dean,
picture,
they're putting
Chad.
a star
Dirty-
in the sidewalk.
I just was thinking. Ron said, "Let's get the show back to normal," so I thought he was getting off the show.
Oh,
Oh, you too. Okay.
I love
there should be a show with just you 2 only.
New York ranking. We rank on each other all the time, but we love each other.
It's good stuff.
Dean is a cool guy. I like him a lot.
So they're filming a movie here in Philadelphia. It's going to be called Equity, and it's about the first female-driven Wall Street movie. And it's going to follow a senior investment banker who is threatened by a financial scandal. and she must untangle a web of corruption. It's going to be starring Alyssa Reiner, who we all know from Orange is the New Black, and she was in Sideways, and Anna Gunn, who was in Breaking Bad and Grace Point, and Carrie Preston, who was in True Blood. And
Are you going to be in it?
I've been submitted, so fingers crossed.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that starts to shoot in mid-July, so we'll see.
That would be
We shall
awesome.
see. We shall see. Yeah. So I have been submitted, and so we'll fingers crossed.
Well, I have the financial background. Ron, can I borrow one of your dresses so I could get on it?
Wait a minute, Dean. Did you see the pictures, Dean?
Is that not me in 30 years? That's
Wait,
what I'm going to look
Dean,
like when I get
Dean,
old.
Dean, I look like an old guinea from Brooklyn going to a
You
funeral.
look like you just got off the boat.
I mean, I look so bad. I mean, truthfully, I mean, I was a movie star, Jane Russell. Now that I had to play the maid of honor, play it down, I look like an old Ginzo broad going to an Italian wedding, a mafioso wedding.
Serving meatballs.
Horrible.
Exactly.
I mean, and the best part
Ragu.
was somebody was mean and
Gravy,
they wrote
you
on my
want gravy?
Facebook page. They said you were the best.
Oh,
I
that's
thought,
not
oh
nice.
my god, if I'm the best, what about
Oh
the
my
rest?
God! You're like
Put that away.
he's
You can-
obsessed with.
obsessed with
He's
these two
obsessed with.
penises.
No, you guys
dual-
can
put it
follow.
away.
You
Put-
can follow him
dual
on Twitter.
penises.
He's
Ooh.
Diphallic Dude, double dick dude on Twitter.
Oh, come on, it's disgusting.
That is so gross. Follow me on Twitter, Deirdre
You know,
Sorego, and Instagram.
We don't want to
I need
sign
more
off with
Instagram
double
followers.
dung dicks.
Double vagina chick on Twitter.
Thank
The
you,
weather-
everybody in the chat
The
room.
weather is beautiful throughout the United States, so go out and enjoy it, folks.
Oh wait,
5 minutes,
4th of July. What is everybody doing
We
for
have
4th of
We
July?
have 4 minutes left.
I'm
Chatters, Chad,
sleeping.
what are y'all doing for 4th of July?
We're going to be rocking down at Old Key Lime House from 3 to 7, so we'll be on deck playing.
Awesome, cool. And you'll get to see the fireworks.
And Pipe Man's going up to Hickville up in Louisiana somewhere for the Country Cajun Fest. What's it called, Pipe Man?
Oh, are you going with Rebel?
Well, no.
Yeah, they're a
she's
couple
going with me.
please, Rebel.
No,
Yes,
I'm bringing one of the artists I manage is performing. She's opening for the headliners, and we're actually the media partner for the event.
Oh, cool.
And
Please. Fun.
Dean,
Yeah.
send me.
I'm going to bring my white hood.
Oh, that's
Wait,
horrible.
send Rebel a
bad.
kiss from me. I
Yes,
want that
tell her
out.
I said hello,
I
too.
love Rebel. She's
All right, good. Put it on an envelope, and I'll stick it on her because I'm not kissing her.
Oh,
Oh, Rebel is. So, you should
So
be so
mean.
lucky to get a woman like her. She's wonderful.
you know it.
She is wonderful.
She really is.
When
She
she
is.
sleeps.
She's a
cut
good
the shit.
person.
She's
She's
a good-
wonderful when she
She
sleeps.
works
Good heart.
hard. She's a hard worker too.
So mean.
I'm gonna have a
Irish.
I'm gonna have a foursome with foursome.
Yeah.
Foursome with Barbara
You are in
Eden,
Louisiana. I'm kidding.
Barbara
I used to
Eden,
live-
Marianne from Gilligan's Island, and Daisy Duke,
Nice.
because they're all going to be
Everybody
there.
listening in, the voice that you hear is Dean Piper of the Pipe Man, and he's on W4CY.com. Tune into his show
On
and fall
Tuesdays,
asleep
right?
because he's so fucking boring. He'll put you to sleep. So if you have any problem sleeping, tune into the Pipe Man.
Aw.
That's
Guaranteed.
funny. Love you guys. That's funny.
Well, it doesn't take much to get you to sleep, Ron.
Uh-oh.
It's true. It's true. I'm so tired. I sleep between shows.
I'm tired.
You know, Dean, I fell asleep about an hour ago on this show.
He was just sitting there and he fell asleep.
I conked
Like a
off.
couple seconds, he just went out.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We red-eyed it. You know, when red-eye is, you know what that naughty stuff is all about.
Oh.
Sometimes at
It
your
can't
age too, when you fall asleep, we gotta like push you and make sure you're still alive.
It's true at my
Oh,
age.
check a pulse.
Dean,
My age.
have you ever flown Spirit Airlines?
I fly
Horrible.
them all the time. Actually, they.
Oh, but I'm glad. I'm so happy.
You may have had a bad experience, Deidre, but
Ron and Jimmy
I hate
also.
Spirit.
but let me tell you, it's the only airline I've ever been on that is I've never been late on a flight ever.
They were 2 hours late on ours last night.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Usually I have a good time on Spirit. I remember I was on
You're
People's
small
Express
man, so
flight
you wouldn't
8
know
hours
people.
on the landing strip.
8 hours on the
Yep,
strip.
in
of-
LaGuardia. I sat in LaGuardia for 8
Spirit
hours.
airplane?
No.
No,
No,
it
it's
was
some other-
People Express, and they're long gone.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to stick with American or.
Oh, I could
or-
not sit on a tarmac for
well,
8 hours. I
TWA
would,
is
I don't
gone.
think
I would make them take me off the plane.
Oh, I wanted to kill somebody.
American
Yeah, no,
still
I would seriously.
flies.
I'd say honestly, like I'm honestly going to go crazy. Like you need to just take me off the plane.
I like
and
US
then
Air.
Just everybody fly on. 'Cause I'm
No,
not sitting
my-
on a
The
tarmac.
bad part, it was before my 5-hour flight to California. So it wasn't even at the end of it. It was before. So I had to sit and wait for 8 hours to go on a 5-hour flight.
Dean, you got to get on
I'd go
Periscope.
postal.
Dean, you got to get on
I'm
Periscope.
on Periscope.
Oh, you're already on it? What's your name? I'll follow you.
Pipe Man Radio.
Pipe Man Radio.
On
Everybody
Pipe
follow
Man
Pipe
Radio
Man
everywhere.
And I'll be on Periscope tonight. So after tonight, check Periscope and follow me, dear.
We got
Have
to
it.
sign out. Hey, everybody, listen, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to our LA update. Everybody in the chat room, you guys rock. Follow us on Periscope. Let me know that you're on, and I'll follow you back. We had a great time. We're out of time. Chad, we want to thank you. You rock. Thanks so much for everything you do. Dean, have a safe trip this weekend and have a lot of fun.
Oh, a happy International Joke Day. Tell a joke.
That's right. And everybody
Dean,
in the
tell
chat
a
room.
joke.
Everybody in the chat room, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
We love the Jimmy Star Show.
Happy 4th of July. Be safe out there.
Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British punk, yo, what I wanna be. Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars. He'll dress you right. You'll feel like a star. We'll hook you up. Now you look sexy. Your game is tight. Gonna get laid tonight.